Okay, okay, that should be good. Okay, if we're ready, I will start. So last session, we basically ended in Fiona's dining room. My computer keeps freezing. I just want to make sure it's not fucking up the audio.
Actually, you've sounded surprisingly okay. Your video keeps freezing.
Yeah.
Not that matters too much.
Yeah, the audio's going through Kyle's computer.
I'll just leave the video. It's fine. And I didn't realize Kyle was not really ready.
What did we agree to last time?
So you
It's a good place
basically agreed to kill Isaac, whatever. She thinks it would be really funny if you killed him tonight before the festival so that she could take over during the festival. But you didn't exactly... You basically just agreed to take him out of the way so she can rise to the position. She said all she needs for you to do is take out Isaac. She'll handle the rest. She has a chest full of platinum. I think she did mention it's 100 platinum.
Yeah.
She has some information that you guys haven't heard yet.
She said she had a plan for us to get in there tonight.
She did.
Yeah.
And
she
then
also said we would be getting at least a I think it was either all of that platinum or a portion of that platinum.
She mentioned
tonight
you get
for
some
accepting the task, then more later. I think we were getting the
She's really
chest.
loud.
That sounds right.
Okay, and I was promised information about dragons. Kane was in it for the money.
Angela didn't
Diedrich,
say
you were
why.
also in it for the money.
And Fiel was in
And,
it
yeah.
because she said
Did anyone else get
she
fair?
has
Like,
money from
was there anyone
legally.
really asking about specific information?
I think the only thing is she mentioned to you that you might want to know about dragons. Then Angelo said, "What information can you give me?" And she said, "What information do you want? You want to know about the Burgomaster? You want to know about Strahd? What do you want to know?"
All right.
And before she said that, she needed a yes from all of you, which she got, and here we are. So, let them know.
All
You're
right,
going to kill him?
So we're all in, so I think now is a great time for dessert.
I think that is a wonderful idea. And she claps her hand, and the maidservants kind of come through, as quickly as they come through and collect all your plates, another set is coming through and setting down plates in front of you that have just stacks of fruit and candied fruit and cakes and little finger pastries and things like that. Just like pretty much anything you could think of. They're all kind of dull in color. Like, they're not bright and beautiful and colorful, but they do look pretty sugared, so this seems to be dessert.
While this is all being brought out and set down, Mary's just gonna kind of watch it, but glaze over her eyes, and can I use my primeval awareness to see? I know it's 5 miles, but I really want to focus on this house, obviously.
Yes, let me go into
The
roll 20 because I haven't done that yet.
Just think it's the numbers and the location.
Okay, what do you want just undead?
Yeah, that's all I can find. The other stuff was the wrong speed.
You do sense one undead in the premises. Do you know exactly where it is?
It just gives me a general direction.
Upstairs somewhere.
But it's
sorry.
not, as I glance towards her, specifically.
You get a blip upstairs above you,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Okay.
Sorry, let me get to the
No, you're
house.
fine.
But yeah,
just zone
that's-
out for a minute.
Yep. Okay,
Oh,
desserts
yeah,
are brought to your
right.
table. She
Welcome to Wicker Food Lodge.
doesn't really partake and just kind of watches you all.
Alright, well, since my information is, I don't think really connected,
Right.
we'll probably start with that. Just get it out the way.
Is that I was under the impression that your information was reward for services rendered.
No. In fact, the opposite. I was agreeing to this upon hearing some shit, so.
Ah. Is that
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you interpreted that?
Lady walked up.
What?
You promised. The reason I agreed to this is because you said you knew about dragons.
Yes, you wanted to know about dragons. What do you want to know about them? Do you think they're cool? You have one on your jacket, dress.
Yeah, I mean, I know some about them, and what do you know about, dragons in this area?
No dragons that I know of in the area, but there was one, and he had a cult called the Order of the Silver Dragon.
Cool.
Long ago, before anyone in this godforsaken country was ever born.
Right, but where? If you have a cult, typically they have, a HQ.
Correct. There
Or a temple or
was...
something.
And she kind of thinks for a second and, kind of pictures like which direction to point, and she kind of points and says, "There is a mansion west of town. It served as mansion to the cult as well as base, protective base for them. Haunted now. No one lived there.
Yeah.
But you seem to be interested. There's lots of dragon iconography there. Correct.
Yeah, Argybulls. Yeah.
Right. No, that's right.
So you have heard of it?
Only
not in this
from,
context.
Yeah, only from a couple of hunters who apparently use it to shelter from the elements here or there if they're hunting wolves.
Yes, sometimes wolves hunt there. I don't know.
So there's not. They just worship the dragon, but the dragon did live here once upon a time.
Yes,
Is there
dragon
actually
lived
a
here.
dragon, or did people just kind of like associate a dragon as
Story goes
that
there
entity
was.
on like that like physical manifestation on something that was like just like
Dragons are pretty hard to miss, mate.
Story goes
Either a dragon or it's not.
there was silver dragon.
Sure,
Yes.
but this is okay. There's a
Lots
whole,
of dragon statues. They all look pretty much the same.
right,
I would
but there's
assume
a
it would
whole
be.
religion to a platinum dragon called Bahamut, at least from where I'm from, and
Silver
where
and platinum, very good.
that I've heard of. I know. That's what I was just kind of wondering.
I've never heard of
But
this.
there was
so.
never any real dragon. Bahamut is just a god that they kind of like.
No, I'm pretty sure this was real dragon. Every ghost story that comes out of there, whether people come back from hunting or whatever, they talk of.
Alright, cool.
Question.
It's been pretty legit.
Is the question that I had just completely left my head.
Well, I have
the
one
cult
if you're
itself
okay. I don't know.
disbanded, no longer active at all. There's no current members. Any
It was so long ago that story goes, they were all. Well, what do you know of the Lord Strahd?
Next to nothing.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Reason he lords over us was because there was a war in the valley, and he won and took the land.
Cool.
Mm.
Did
Legend
he fight
has-
the dragon?
Between who?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Again, lost to time. All we know is that Strahd is the leader, and has been for hundreds of years. What were you asking? Cult existed as legend tales.
Yeah.
Cult existed
It's
in
interesting
Valley
that the legend
long
calls-
before. What? Interesting. They
Go
what?
on.
That they call it a cult?
Yeah, interesting that legend calls it a cult.
Well, nothing wrong with cult.
No.
They're worshipping this thing. So anyway, cult of these devoted followers of the dragon have this mansion. They live here. Strahd's enemies come. They take shelter. The people in the cult protect them from the outside forces. Strahd comes, thinks they are in league together, which they may have been. Decimates them all. Now they are, I don't know, ghosts or whatever.
Damn. Strahd's pretty powerful.
Are those the...
Strahd and forces. He
Strahd and his
had
forces.
forces, yes.
He had like an army.
Well, yes.
I don't
Do you know anything about
He's a leader of a country.
Do you know anything about the potential of these ghosts sticking around here in Barovia?
What do you mean?
We
Yeah.
saw
Like, why are there ghosts?
There
a
are.
surprising sight back in the Barovia, the city. At stroke of midnight, it seemed that a legion of ghosts rose from the ground and marched towards the castle. Could they have been the remnants of this defeated army?
It's very interesting. I don't think so, because Barovia, the town, wasn't really established until after the war. So, could be someone else. But yes, Barovia, you've probably noticed, once you're in it, it's hard to get out. Even in day.
Oh.
Yeah, we have heard that. So, most likely, they're still there in the ghostly form. Alright.
Probably. It could be other ghosts or other creatures know of this story and use it as a cover, but from the people who have come back from hunting or who have quit hunting or whatever, that's the story.
Thank you, I really appreciate that.
Sure. I thought
How
it would
long
be very
has it
interesting.
been difficult to leave this place?
For as long as any of us have ever been born. We dare not going to... Huh?
Before the man in the castle?
I'm not sure. He is the land. He has been here for longer than any of us. You know, being able to outlive all of us. But if we go into the mists, which the whole country is covered in mists, well, you either have to come back or you don't get out.
Yeah.
Why cats?
What do you mean? Why kids? What? what, probably a little cinematic. The burgomaster has 2 dogs, I have lots of cats, I don't know, it was coincidence, but I like
pretty
cats.
cute.
Yeah,
That seems like bad reason. You should get dogs instead.
okay, well, I like cats, so
Yeah.
fuck
Are
you.
all of your cats the same color?
I don't think so, no.
No? How many do you have?
We like to take care of the strays. I know that there are lots in the town, so I just kind of let them go as they please.
Yeah, they probably
So
don't
there's
have
a lot of them.
They probably don't have a great spay and neuter program, so they probably just breed like crazy.
Oh my god, they're always howling.
Yeah.
Like they are in
I
need
would
of
be happy
touch.
to help with this if this is a problem.
They don't really bother me that much, but perhaps the father, I know he sometimes gets lots of kids that kind of trail away from my home, my garden, things like that. Perhaps you could talk to him, maybe he would need some help. I don't know.
Alright, great. So how the fuck are we getting in here tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Or just in general? And then out. Actually, I care more about how to get out than I care about how to get in.
The burgomaster's mansion, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, because I do think that we have agreed to break in there and most likely kill Isaac.
Well, that is wonderful news. I love to hear that. Give me one moment to pull up the map.
Final confirmation, just to make sure I'm keeping up. Isak is a dog, not the captain, correct? Or
Nope.
Isak
A figurative
is
dog.
the captain, one of the dogs of the burgomaster. Okay.
But he does have 2 big
He
mastiffs.
also does have 2 dogs.
Yes.
You might not
Actually,
also
I
kill
guess
dogs.
this was all in character. Angelo's confused as to what is literally a dog and what is metaphorically
The
a dog.
literal dogs I can probably handle without too much incident, but the figurative dog
You'll
is
be
a
fine.
big issue.
You'll be fine, lots of you. So there's a back door. The way you go up, you'll just have to sneak in. It's very easy because the burgomaster and his wife sleep all through the night. Lots of the maid servants, they leave at nighttime. The only issue is Isaac's room does not have any windows. So once you get in there, you have to stay in there or else you'll alert other people.
Wait. Repeat that last part?
Isaac's bedroom,
Yeah.
where he probably will be.
Yeah.
No windows. In the middle of the house. It is in the middle. So you will have to go in, take care of business, sneak back out. If he is able to escape and leave through the door, which is the only way to come out, he will probably alert someone and you will be in shit, just more people to fight.
Is his bedroom near any of the other bedrooms, or is it kind of off to the side?
Actually, it is off to the side. It is next to the other boy's bedroom, but I have a feeling you will not need to worry about waking him.
I suppose if we
Oh, the
need an escape route, there's always the hole in the roof.
In the
That
attic?
bring up some sour memories, but yeah.
Are you talking about the attic that burned?
Yeah, Ixnay, the hole in the wall, say.
Well, I assume you know, if you've been up there and you know of it, the only way to get up into the attic is through the attic hatch in the master bedroom, which is where
that's pretty heavy.
Make a deception check.
Crikey, mate, that is wild shit. Natural
What did
19,
she
bitch.
say? What was the last thing that she said?
Who, Fiona or Merritt?
Fiona.
She said she assumes that if you know where this hole in the attic is, then you would probably know that the only way to get up there is through a hatch in the master bedroom. And Merritt said, that's weird.
That's suspicious. Wait, where the fuck am I?
Through a hatch in the
Skills?
master
Is that
bedroom.
what is it? Deception?
Deception.
21.
Okay.
Alright, so that's how we get in, that's how we get out. Anything other than the big fucking arm we should be worried about? You know, is he...
He is very brutish.
Mm-hmm.
He is very big guy.
Sure.
What specifically do you want to
Just
know?
didn't know if you know, like, oh, he's really known for his fucking fireballs or his...
Oh, that's really funny that you say that. He, with this demon hand, he is able to conjure fire.
Well,
I would watch out for that.
fucking good to know.
Very glad you
Fire.
decided to share this.
I'm sorry.
information with
Most
us.
people know. Most people know this. This is part of his intimidation tactic.
Oh, yeah.
This is common knowledge in town. Sorry that you didn't. I'm sorry. I assumed you knew that.
No, that makes sense.
Very big guy. If you are lucky, day before the festival, he is probably drinking, getting drunk. He likes to do that.
Do you know where he drinks?
His bedroom.
Not a bad spot.
What
Or the home, somewhere.
is the captain's role in the festival?
Mostly security.
Mostly?
Yes, I mean, if anybody makes a fool of themselves or insults the burgomaster, he is the one to give the orders, bark the orders, tell him to grab the guy. But mostly he stands for security.
So after we, off the big guy, how do you want us to proceed after? Come straight back here? Like
I would say if oh, that is very interesting.
I
Yes,
didn't know if you want that literally. Like,
well,
you
so
want
I would
with
think
that.
I would love to have something, maybe a head or a hand or something.
Yeah.
You could do that. But as soon as you make it happen, come back to me, and the deal will be made, and I will give you the rest of your reward.
This is gonna be a weird question. But do you know if Isaac has any particular aversion to, I don't know, well, maybe not aversion. Do you know if you said that he's able to produce fire from his demon arm.
Yes.
Well, a lot of things that can produce fire from their bodies are in somewhat resistant or in possibly impervious to flame itself.
Sure.
Do you ever see him just like throw the fireball down on himself and not feel any of it, or
Not something I could really comment on. No one in town has ever been brave enough to throw fire back at him.
Okay,
so
but when he throws fire, he throws it far from himself.
I would say so, or sometimes he just holds it in his hand.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes he hurls it away.
DM, or I guess,
Yes.
I don't know. Whenever I've seen Kane do something similar, what typically happens beforehand? Like, what would the components of such a thing be?
Of a fireball?
Or just general fiery shit?
Somatic, maybe verbal. Just moving your arms around.
I didn't know if verbal, like, what would... Okay. It also could be innate to this arm, we don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, anybody else have any burning questions?
I like.
Oh, that was funny. I got
Angel
it.
art tonight. Probably my favorite. Phil? You're not the last one to be convinced into this, or you deserve the most answers.
I'm sure I do, and I am sure I will. For now, I am content.
Okay, so I gave you information. Now you want money, I assume?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And could I also have some tea? I'm not too particularly used to staying up this late. I'm actually kind of tired already, but I'll still do the job tonight if everybody else is.
Okay, sure. She snaps her fingers and maidservant leaves, and we'll come back with tea in a moment.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
She takes the chest and slides it forward to whoever's the closest, Angelo or Merritt, to grab.
The chest of money?
Mm-hmm. This will be
I
payment
think that would be me. Maybe.
beforehand. I will give more payment after.
And this is the 100 platinum pieces.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. Because this will go a long way to completing your job.
Tonight, right? You're going
We're going
tonight.
to tent tonight, mate. To be
I
honest.
think there's really no reason not to.
Unless we get there and there is a reason. And if there is a reason, you just gotta trust us that there's a reason and that we'll do it on our own time if we think there's no fucking way to not. But otherwise, we're gonna attempt.
Just come back to me tonight, whatever happens.
Okay. We're not
Yeah,
fucking
that's
dead
fair.
in the street.
Well, I hope you are not dead, but could happen. He's a big guy.
I'm gonna eat a
Yeah.
bunch of fruits and just be like, I don't want to get scurvy.
That's a great idea, actually, Diedrich.
You don't really
That's
know
pretty
what's
smart. I
scurvy
think
is.
I'll eat it. Give me a lemon. Yeah, someone give me a lemon.
Oh, okay.
There's plenty of fruit on your
Right,
plates.
so we should 100 platinum divided by 5 people
Give me
is
11.
20 platinum, or we counting this as party fees. Mates. I mean, Kane, you were the one, and Kane and Diedrich are the ones who coughed up for the change, so they can really it was sort of neither here nor there to me about that, to be honest. It's all yours. You can have my cut.
Well,
I like your cut, G.
I know that right now, if we cut it evenly, it would be 250 gold each, right?
Well, there's 5 of us,
There's 5 of us now.
Oh, there's
so it'd
5
be 200 gold each. But if y'all,
I saw 4 windows on Discord, and I was like, that makes sense.
Checks out. Alright, well, let's say goodbye to Fiona and figure all the rest of this shit out. Fiona, love, it's been a different dinner than I was expecting.
Yes?
When we come back, it will likely be like 2 in the morning.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
fine.
actually, on that note, like, should we knock or should we just walk in? Like,
I will
should we
have-
worry about waking you up?
I will be awake. I will have many of my maidservants here waiting for you. Just come knock on the door.
Okay.
Alright.
And if you are not here,
I will be here.
And if we're in a particular hurry,
Yeah, we'd probably just come in, mate, to be honest.
Just come in. Yes.
Alright, thanks.
Don't bring shit here.
well,
No,
That's
we
what,
wouldn't,
yeah,
Don't
no.
don't
we
do
would
that.
not do that.
no,
Don't let them know I sent you. They'll
no.
probably suspect that I sent you, but don't let them.
I will not.
No,
Okay.
we wouldn't do that.
You do not work for me. You work for yourselves.
Yeah.
Or
We
whoever.
really do, to be
We
honest.
work for strahd.
No, and we don't. No.
Ooh,
Thank you so much,
boogity,
Fiona.
boogity.
Let's.
Alright, well, I will expect to hear from you in the morning before the sun is up. Do not disappoint.
Yeah.
okay, bye.
Exit.
Alright, so you guys leave Fiona's. At this point, sundown, you were there for maybe a couple hours. I'd say it's probably like 8 o'clock or so.
Let's go talk. Let's go knock on the door of the blacksmith and see if he'll sell us a sword after hours.
Okay. You can very easily go.
I know that I currently, if we were to split it up, still would not have enough for it.
Yeah. We'll
How much
group
did
some
you say it was?
funds.
Did anyone have it written down?
500.
Why don't hear me out? So I think giving you a big motherfucker of a sword is going to aid us probably the most immediately more immediately than anything that we could currently purchase. So why don't we just
You can have mine.
why
I don't care.
don't we just take it right off the top and we split the remaining 500 amongst us?
And then we get more tonight if we actually fucking somehow pull this off. So.
Like we consider the purchase of the sword an investment in the group. And then we split the remaining 500 amongst us.
Between the 4 of you, I will spend my share,
Fine.
and I appreciate your help.
So 100 platinums, 1,000 golds, 500. So 500 divided by. We'll figure it out after. You might
Yeah.
add 10.
500 divided by 4
Buck
is
25.
125.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let me add.
So
that.
the Thimdall's armament.
Very easily, you make it to the shopping district, which you would have probably had to pass by to get back to the inn anyway. Shops seem to be closed for the evening, but you do see a glowing light coming. It's a dim light coming from Thimdall's. And you approach and the door's unlocked, so.
Okay, I will walk up and. Yes. I'm gonna just open the door, so like just peek my head in. Go, Pearson. Hello, Mr. Pearson.
As you peek your head in, you see the front, maybe 10 or 20 feet of the shop is dim. No lights are on. You see the oh my god, what is that called? Like the counter, and then there's like the half wall behind the counter, and behind you just hear a cling, cling, cling. Doesn't seem to stop when you enter. Am I hungry? No.
I will,
Cling, cling,
I'll enter, and I'll shout a little louder.
cling.
Pearson!
The clanging stops. Cling, cling, cling. Huh? We're closed!
I have money to give you.
Alright, give me a second. And you hear a little bit more clanging and stuff being put down. You hear a really loud hiss. Thank you.
Large snakes back there.
And he comes out. He's got these big welder's gloves on and a nice like leather apron. And he has these big goggles on his head, which he like pulls up and sets on top of his forehead. Oh, welcome in. You know I'm closed, right?
I understand and I'm very sorry. We have not dealt with Bluto yet, but we do have enough right now to afford
That beautiful glass sword you showed us the other day.
Right. So you're here disturbing me in the middle of my working time to give me money?
Yeah, we wanted to buy the sword, and we literally could not wait because we feel like if we held on to money any longer, then we would probably lose it.
All right, works for me. Let me go get
I'm
it.
worried about the pickpockets.
You ever heard the term that was burning a hole in your pocket, and I just like sparked some flames across my fingers?
Yeah. He's like not looking at you. Yeah. All right, give me a second. I'll go grab it.
Effects do nothing for this guy.
He runs to the back, and he comes back out with a, like, dare I say, if this is the right word or not, a scabbard.
Yes.
Sure.
So you hold the sword?
There you go. And he,
The sheath.
sheath, whatever, same things, right?
Yes.
Same thing.
Right, scabbard.
Smearga.
So it's just this really plain black leather sheath, and you see like the hilt of the sword sticking out of it, just like this bluish reflective kind of hilt. All right, 500. Cough it up.
Yeah, he's got it. Do you take platinum?
Money's money.
Cool.
Do you give it to him?
Yes.
All right, so he takes it and he slides the thing forward. Anything else for you guys? It's like way in the bag with his hand.
That looks really pretty. Do you have any glass daggers?
No,
Really nice.
no, but I could make you one.
Oh, how much would that cost?
150 gold. What'd you say? But you'd have to give me some time on it.
How much time do you need? I'm probably going to be in town a bit longer, I think.
Probably about a week. I'm running low on sand, so unless you guys can get me some sand, probably about a week.
Angelo, you wanna?
Yeah.
You wanna?
Probably should hold off on investments for the evening.
Yeah.
Gotta make it.
I don't have a lot, unless you have 5,500 gold, I don't really have a lot else to offer you.
But it looks so pretty. Look how pretty the sword looks big and pretty, and I kind of want one, but I'm not very that kind of thing.
I will grab it and unsheath it.
Okay. Shing!
See, look at that. It's incredible.
I am looking for my stat block that I made for it. Hold on.
You deleted it again.
No, I did not delete it again.
I'm so excited. Oh my god.
I will be upset if I did. Hold on.
When I heard glass greatsword, I immediately was like, I'm not leaving this town without that.
Did I fucking delete it again? I'll kill. I will kill. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. I screenshotted it, and now I didn't name it, so now it's just screenshot something.
I'll take my great axe, and I'll say, good job. And I'll put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Give me...
Was the oven on for a reason?
I literally just...
Really?
Yeah, I was keeping the room warm.
The room? With the closed oven at 170 degrees?
Warm, but not too warm. Yeah.
Oh, here.
I just took a screenshot. Where is it?
It's a +10 to hit.
No.
Yeah?
You roll with, yeah.
Well, I'll just tell you.
20s for damage.
That's correct.
I'll tell you what it is before...
Sweet.
Damn, and I just, like, spent time on this thing, too. Fuck.
It's alright.
I don't know how to use a computer.
You have to attune to it.
You do. So it is a glass greatsword. It has greatsword stats, so it's got a plus... it's 2d6. It's got a +1 to hit. It's +2 damage when the wielder is at full health.
Ooh, that's hold on. 2d6 slashing.
Yep.
+2 to hit.
No, +1 to hit.
+1 to hit, I apologize.
It's okay. And then you get a +2 to damage when the wielder is at full health. Or above full health, which I know you can do. Okay, so I'll find the actual stat block I made later, but
No problem.
there you go.
Yeah, cool.
Fucking awesome.
So it glints
Ooh.
beautifully in this dimly lit room. The hilt has got like a little bit of a greenish tint to it, and the blade itself seems opaque but kind of transparent in a way that like a thick glass might be. I know those were opposites. I know.
No, it's just funny the way you said it.
This weapon looks like it would be really, really heavy, but Daedric, as you pick it up, even before being attuned to it, it is quite light and quite agile.
Nice.
Daedric, that is literally
Damn it, I'm so pissed I
pretty cool.
lost the stat block.
I
Alright.
tried to say something, but I realized we're in front of a man who I can't talk about the stuff I was going to say in front of.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you want a dagger?
How do
You want
pull it
to...
back, mate?
You can either bring me some sand or I'll have it to you in a week.
You know what? There's a pretty good chance I'll end up coming back for that, but I'm gonna think on it a bit because I know I'm a bit impulsive and I don't want to Thank you. You're great.
Oh, alright, well, let me know. You do get that sand, it's just 2 bags. Maybe 3.
Like 2 3-pound bags? What are you talking?
Yeah, like 3... Yeah, like 3 pounds of sand.
Great.
At least for a dagger.
Yeah.
Alright, not bad.
I mean,
Thank
I've
you.
got some. It won't be hard.
We might be able to get some.
Alright, you guys good? Get out of my shop. I'm closed. Should have locked the door.
Beautiful work.
Yeah,
Thank you
good
so
seeing you,
much.
Pearson.
Okay, bye.
Miss you, mate. We only seen you twice a day since we met you.
Yeah, I know. You're obsessed with me or something.
I mean,
Okay.
pretty fucking cool.
I know.
Alright, let's go,
Alright, so you leave Pierce's.
take a walk.
Take a
Actually, we probably should go, maybe take a quick rest.
I would tend to agree.
Probably should go
Yeah,
relax.
Wait out the sunlight.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah.
It is dark.
Wait out the sunlight.
We're gonna wait for this to come back up.
Wait for the last of the sunlight to disappear.
Right.
No, more accurately, wait for Ezek to get thoroughly inebriated and hopefully pass out.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
That's a strong idea.
Do we want to go back to the inn?
Doesn't.
I don't think we need to, but I mean, we don't really have a better
Oh!
place to...
Here's an idea. Who did we tell we were going to dinner? Did we tell?
Danica?
Who? Yeah,
Danica.
Danica, right? So we can say we came back from dinner, and then we're going up to our rooms. And then, I don't really know that there's a way you can do this, but at least it would, we'd have an alibi. She'll be like, oh no, I saw them go up to their rooms at 8 o'clock and they never came down to the next morning. If we somehow snuck out of our rooms,
And
I don't know how good you are.
Into...
sneaking in to
I
places.
don't think that Danica is someone we need to worry about giving us up.
Maybe not.
I mean, she did kind of say that she wouldn't guard us too much for her own benefit, which I cannot blame her for that.
Yeah.
I think this is a good idea. That is a very good
The
point.
question is, how do we all feel about jumping from a 2-story building without being seen? I feel fine about it, to be honest, but
Would not be my first time.
As there's a little bit of a lull in conversation,
whereas we're walking back to the inn.
I assume you hear a... Oh, hey you guys! What are you doing out here? Going for a little nightly stroll, huh?
Actually, we're coming back from dinner.
Ooh, who are you having dinner with? Usually you eat in the inn.
What was,
We
Was
just
it-
like meeting folks around town, Ricky. Who'd you have dinner with?
I didn't have dinner yet, actually. I'm going back to the inn for that.
Oh, no shit. Can we join you?
Yeah, absolutely. You coming up for dinner?
I'd love to. I'd love to have maybe an after dinner drink and hear some stories.
I mean, sure. You've already eaten, apparently. So,
No, I'd have after dinner drink, just I'll sit with you. I don't want you to sit alone.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
No,
He
so
gives you a look,
yeah, we ain't doing much.
and he keeps walking.
We bought a sword from Pearson.
Okay,
What? It's literally on his back. We hiding
cool.
that?
Yeah, very cool. Pearson, he's a good good at his craft, I've
Yeah.
heard. Okay.
How's your day? What'd you get up to today?
Oh, not much. Just talking to Gunther. He said there were some people snooping around my cot earlier. Probably those Wakta kids.
We did tell the
Yeah, I was gonna
the lady.
Oh, you talked to Fiona?
Yeah,
You told
that's
her her
who-
sons were bothering me?
Yeah. Didn't we say we were going over there later when we last talked to her?
I think so, but I wasn't sure if it was for dinner or if it actually happened or whatever.
It did.
Huh.
Mate, do you ever open your cart? Love to see
Of
what's
course,
inside.
I go inside, yeah.
No, I mean, like,
Nothing interesting inside. All the interest is right here.
so why would you have a cart called the Curio of Wonders? I'm losing the second.
Back when the carnival was together, we had all kinds of wonders.
Oh shit, your carnival's not together anymore.
I think I made that pretty clear. It's just me going around telling our stories.
I know, but
You know, speaking of stories, I did hear one time, and he walks and pretty much kicks the doors open to the inn, and Danica is sitting at the tavern, like, polishing a glass or whatever. These two women, they were just so different from each other. One of them was super popular, the other one was not. Man, you would say that she was, I don't know, she just didn't get along with anybody. She had this weird, you know, maybe from out of town, had a different skin color, like half-orc, I think, maybe. I don't know, never really knew. Green, have you heard this story?
No, you just said orcish, so I was just inferring most of the like grayish, brown, green. You green with it?
Are you being racially insensitive about orcs right now?
I'm the one who said you had a different skin color.
I didn't say green. Last time I saw a green orc, it was in a little orc show where the little humans dressed up as orcs.
Mate, you are racist.
They were green facing. Green facing is very inappropriate these days. I'm ashamed at you anyway. So the little princessy one made her all popular, and then they kissed, and then it was over the end.
Oh,
maybe I added that last one.
Yeah. So
anyway, yoo-hoo, Owen and Danica, can I get a wolf steak, please? Please. All right, I'll get you on for a minute.
Lads, I think some of you need to go upstairs and swing your swords in a very literal, non-sexual way, yeah?
Ooh.
I realized it as I said it, Rick.
Very sexual.
I will be upstairs. I'm gonna get up and walk upstairs.
You don't want to have dinner with me?
Okay.
I told you, mate, they gotta swing their swords. They're a lively bunch.
Just be a little date, you and me.
Angela starts
Kane
loudly
likes
blushing.
Kane, you Instagram?
Like a full-on red.
He like, Rick Tavio kind of like pinches your cheek a little bit. You guys are cute. You're all so cute.
Are you going upstairs or are you hanging out with Rick and I?
I gotta rest up a little bit. I'm a little drained from all the noise.
Understood. Kane?
I have to check a ruling real quick on something.
Okay. You see when you get back after a quick rest? Well, mate, I am down to hang and chat.
All right.
But I got some pretty cool stories myself, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me about why you were snooping around my carnival cabinet?
I just told you why.
You were snooping?
Wait, what?
So you're admitting that you were snooping around my carnival cabinet earlier?
You asked me why I would be, and I
No, why were you? You were there. Why were you?
Oh, I was just around your cart. Mate, your cart's in the center of town.
It's tucked away in the stockyards.
Yeah, all right. And
You seen your little snake in there?
My what?
Your little snake?
My what now?
He's like finger fooding the steak.
Rick, mate, we're friends. And
Are we? You're breaking into my carnival curio cabinet.
It's a drake and not a snake. You just knew that for a fact.
Yeah.
You just knew that for a fact.
But it's funny to see you get a little mad.
Rick.
But I'll tell you what.
I wanted to have dinner with you, mate.
It's not funny when I get mad.
Rick, I'm not trying to make enemies with you. I don't. If you know anything about dragons, which you said you did a bit, you know that I don't fucking control them. I just let her go a couple times a day to go what she fancies.
Right, but we both know that that's not a dragon. It's a drake, and I know that you do have control over her.
She's
well, let's get the story right.
Shortly.
We can sit here and live out stories all the time. I'm quite good at it.
I know. That's why I wouldn't try to put anything past you, mate.
Okay, so don't go snooping in my shit. And I want to tell you.
All you do is snoop in other people's shit.
When have I ever snooped in your shit?
Every time you ask me what our intricate life stories are.
Because I ask as a friend about your interests in your lives. Oh my goodness. Danica, I'll be back. Oh, I can't do this right now. I don't want to start a little fight in here.
I don't like public breakups, mate.
Grabs his
It's
plates.
awkward for everyone.
And he turns on his heel. And he walks out the door.
Damn it.
Goodbye.
I love him.
Hey, where did Ricky go?
He comes back and Ricky's not coming back until I get an apology. And he goes back out. No!
What did you do?
I mean,
we have one friend in this town.
I don't know that he was ever really our friend. I think we just had undying.
I mean, I've got plenty of friends, but you have no friends.
I have lots of friends.
Who?
Rick.
Not anymore.
No, we're just going through something.
He just broke up with you.
I think it was more mutual than you're making it out.
Wow. Don't worry, I'll introduce you to my friends.
You know what? I heard this story about some friends, and one of them had a similar breakup like this, and they said it was on a break, and then they cheated on her.
Exactly say we're only on a break. We are only on a break, mate.
No,
Yeah.
I'm Joey in this scenario. Goodbye.
He wasn't even in that relationship.
Exactly.
See you later, Ricky.
Bye. He leaves.
Damn it, I love him.
Oh my goodness.
Danica,
Hello.
you heard anything about Irina? I don't know if your boys saw anything. I'm gonna ask you probably every time.
I'm sorry, love. No, that's.
It's alright. We have a lead.
Right.
We have a lead, and we're gonna be investigating said lead. But
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
yeah,
It's a hard time. Hopefully, she's not dead or anything.
Oh, it's been
I
like
don't
3
know.
days.
I know.
It's been 3
almost don't
fucking
even
days.
believe this woman's a real
I
person.
know. Well, she's a real person. I'm starting to question whether or not we'll find her alive.
Yeah. Well, if you need a drink on the house.
Thanks. I'll take you up on that sometime else.
Alright.
Kane, if you're really good with friends, how do you apologize to friends?
Ah. Drink. My water's in the other room.
Well, that depends.
Just to start with one of the basics.
Okay. Well, usually. Okay. So.
What if you apologize but you're not really sorry, but you want them to be friends with you again?
I have a water in the living room.
And the only way you do that is through apologizing.
Well, it doesn't sound like your friend.
Sure. As much as somebody I met 2 days ago in a place I'm stuck in can be.
Oh, you're talking about Rictavio.
Yeah, who else would I be apologizing to? I don't have anything else. I don't even have anything to apologize in the first place. He just wants me to.
You just gotta be specific.
Who else do you think I need to apologize to?
I don't know.
Has anyone else said anything? I really hate people who are passive aggressive. I'd wish they'd just say something. Is it Angelo? Because I made him that gift.
I can't say in good conscience.
You have to.
I know.
You literally have to.
Nope, I can't.
As Merritt like mentions the little gift for Angelo, it just cuts back to Angelo spinning him while laying in bed.
It's Angelo.
It's not
Blink
Angelo.
once.
It's not Angelo. It's not Angelo.
Is it Phil? It can't
No,
be Phil.
it's
He
not
wasn't
Phil.
telling me.
Alright, that was me blinking because my eyes were getting
Can't be Diedrich.
It's not Deidre either.
I don't know anybody else.
No, you know one other person.
Hamby and I is fine.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah. I live.
Sure.
She's literally a part of me consciousness. I think I would know.
Whoa.
You're not gonna pretend that you talk to Emily. Fuck this. Is this hour almost over? Jesus, the longest hour of my life.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. That's how you do it, kiddo.
So I fuck with him first, piss him off more, and then I apologize.
That's usually how I manage. You're all still around.
No,
Anyway.
can't do it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, with the video.
I just keep phrasing.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we just sit down here for an hour.
Right.
Oh, are you gonna be alright with this whole fire on fire thing?
Yeah, I'll
Gonna
be
be able
fine.
to do anything?
Are you guys gonna be fine?
Yes, I will be prepped and have Amity fire. Well, it's kind of fucked because I imagine fire to him won't be as great, but also she'll be immune to fire if I put her as fire.
Right.
So it's a win some, lose some.
He might not be resistant to fire.
It's a half fucking demon or some shit, mate.
Are you two upstairs now? Or are you still downstairs?
I was still downstairs, I guess. Or we could have gone upstairs, I don't care. Whatever. Were you staying downstairs or going up?
I think I just came.
Dietrich walks down the stairs and goes, "Are you two coming up?"
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, just make sure Diedrich's not mad at me. Yeah. Diedrich, you, how's the sword coming, mate?
It is, who's this?
No, I
it is Diedrich. You fucking told me it wasn't Diedrich. It's
Ow.
Diedrich. Diedrich, whatever I did, mate.
I don't think he's immune to fire.
I'm sorry.
I really don't.
I accept your apology.
Thank you. I'm getting better. I don't think I did anything for the record, but if I did, and you perceived it that way.
I'm gonna lean over to Angela and be like, why did she apologize?
I'm not really sure. I think she was trying to be polite.
Polite thing is not to talk to people.
I don't know. And then Angelo just starts spinning the thing faster, which you can now see that he cast a light on it, so it's like...
It's like one of those things you get at, like, concerts or blues games.
The Disney World one that's like,
Like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse. How are you feeling about all this, mate? You were the last to jump ship, or jump on the ship.
I don't trust it.
No, I'm
Not
pretty
even-
sure being set up.
Not even a little bit.
That's said being set up.
But I am along for
I
the
just
ride, and here's why. Clearly this woman has information, and unlike the burgomaster, she's willing to exchange that information for me killing someone I kinda was planning on killing.
It's not a bad way to look at it.
I'm not saying I was planning on completely removing this person, but I've heard some terrible things about him, and if that can be at least loosely confirmed by me meeting him... Now, mind you, I'm not going there to kill this man in his sleep. That's not going to happen. I will talk to the person, and I will give them a chance. But at the slightest the hint of... what would you call it?
Tomfuckery.
Excuses. I will simply let my bearded axe take the command.
Okay, so here's my question. What do we think about his potential to be resistant to fire, throwing around fire?
I'm concerned for your sake,
Yeah, me too.
to be honest.
Right. I'm not so worried about his resistance to flame. If he has any. I know you are because of Amity.
No, I'm not.
Okay, no?
I might be one day, but I'm not now. We're working on it.
We're working on what?
That.
On
Me feeling the same thing she feels. But I'm not there yet.
Got it. Okay. So
if I get hit by fire, it fucking hurts.
okay. Yeah, I was thinking the other way around. So you're just gonna pop Amity out as a different other than fire.
No, it doesn't matter what I put out as. To me. It doesn't affect me at all.
Right, but it might affect him more.
What assumption would we be making? It would depend on what she has several different bits and bobs, but what do you think would hurt a fire guy?
Honestly, anything.
Okay.
Cold. I mean, you can do cold.
You're saying anything but fire, basically.
Maybe.
Yeah? Do acid,
Well,
cold,
in the ancient
fire,
legends of the
lightning,
Old Room, the
poison.
fire's friend is
Yeah.
actually resistant to cold, so...
Yes.
I know they described him as like a demon. Do I know anything about demons off the top of my head?
You can make a what would that be? A cult?
Cultism's not things. You could do
Yeah,
Arcana or
Arcana.
Religion.
If you're trained in Arcana or Religion or History, go ahead. And he
I'm
didn't.
not trained in any of those.
Okay, well, they didn't actually say he was a demon. They said he had like a demon arm.
Okay. I just didn't know if I could piece two things together and be like, uh-huh.
Yeah, not really. With your limited knowledge of like religion and creatures like that, you probably don't.
Gotcha. No worries.
Alright, so let's, I guess, focus on how the fuck we're getting in and out. And
Well, there's a back door. You can sneak in.
right, and I'm really good at making sure that we can pass without a trace.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's very convenient.
But I can only do it, I can do it to get us in.
Can't do it to
and
get us out.
I can, depending on what happens while we're there.
Got it. Well, could you
It
hold?
might be something worth keeping in mind.
Yeah, could you hold on to those resources? Like,
Well, my other plan was, if shit goes sideways in there and we need to like not be heard, I can make sure I can create to where everything around us
It's
was
quiet.
absolutely silent.
ooh. I know these
But
spells
only
too.
once.
I just don't have them prepared.
Right, but only once. So I can do the silent thing. That's sort of that's what I was going to save it as sort of a last minute, he's screaming and no one can shut him up kind of thing. Or alarms are set. But then we're stuck there in that silent bubble. And we can't communicate either. So it's sort of a ripcord. But my plan now is to save so we can be more quiet and cannot be tracked in or out. You can't follow our tracks, and only if they know we're coming via magical means kind of thing, which they shouldn't.
Right.
Unless, of course, we're being set up. So that's my plan. Anyone else have anything to bring to the table that they're prepared to have, just so we're no one's surprised?
I am concentrating on my sword, but silence might be a good tool if we do have to fight.
Right, but none of you can cast spells either then. They require you to talk.
I found it!
And
Wait, I found it! I found it! There you go.
It's fine for me. I'm good to just fucking... But it wouldn't be good for the conversation piece. Obviously.
Points.
But it could be great to make sure he doesn't just shoot. That's why I asked earlier if, like, fire spells, when I, like, hear him start yelling at me and I can cast, well, not... by then it'd be too late, but in general, if your fire spells take you saying some gobbledygook shit that you do.
A lot of them do, I would imagine.
Right? Well, then that could be one tiny, helpful ripcord. So I'll save it as a last resort.
But if his ability just comes out of the demon arm, he may not have to say anything.
Yeah,
this
we
might
don't
just
know.
be innate flame.
Yep.
Spells are one thing, and that may just harm us more than it helps us.
Right? Like I said, ripcord.
It will prevent other people from being aware of our presence.
True.
That's my biggest takeaway.
So here's one thing I can do, and I can do it twice, but it cuts out my biggest, offensive abilities. I have the ability to grant you a measure of protection from fire for about an hour.
Alright. How many of us?
2. And doing both of them cuts out my biggest hits.
Right.
And what I wanted to do was was to try out this flame arrow thing.
Yeah,
To give you a bit of a
We're going to
extra
be in a
punch.
pretty tight space, though. Does
Right.
that really matter? For that, I don't know.
That's up to you. Are you still going to try and use the bow in a tight space?
Yeah.
Then
Hi, buddy.
Does it have to be an arrow?
it does.
I don't know. Okay.
I would
Well-
say if you guys are just in here, planning what to do, an hour easily passes, and any short rest or attunement you've done is successful.
Woo! Thank God for my fucking warlock. I've got a full chamber back. Dab on that. Thank God I'm a country boy. Warlock is cool. I like
Well,
I
that
like
on
the
the
short
farm's
rest
kind of laid back.
spell slot thing. It's
Cat farm. Gonna
Well,
find cows outside.
Alright, wait, Phil, you're next, mate. What are you bringing to the table? Other than that big, beautiful menagerie of weapons.
Alright, actually, about 1/3 of that menagerie of weapons. I think it would be best, if I left most of my weapons here and took my preferred form of combat, my bearded axe. The rest just seems like it would get in the way and be overly clunky, to be honest.
Alright.
So,
I'm a one-blade kind of man.
Angelo, you have anything you're planning for our infiltration mission?
To be honest, a lot of the things I do are either quiet and practical or kind of loud. I'm generally not that sneaky, and then he pops the collar on his coat and, it goes from its normal color and then, blends in with the area around him. But this thing helps a lot. It makes me a lot better at tiptoeing around the place, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about me.
That's tight.
That is pretty tight.
that... So I do have an interesting idea, actually.
Go on.
There was a trick, a very old form of trickery that I attempted to use on Victor before his passing.
Right.
I tried to
Yeah.
calm the boy,
Mm-hmm.
get him to see things straight. I did this with the cloud rune,
Mm-hmm.
or sky. as he kind of like feels on his face. This was placed on my eye because I was tricked by a cloud giant.
More.
And I have learned and found ways to harness it because it is so deeply connected to me that under very specific circumstances I can trick. How best to put this? I can fool a person in the same way that I was fooled, into essentially falling asleep, into being in a stupor, when perhaps their actions were needed most.
How long does that take you to do? Is it pretty
Seconds.
quick? Oh shit, well, that'd be nice. Do you have to be able to like see them, or can you just like pick a person?
I'll need to be near him.
Yeah. Well, we can get you that, I think. I hope. Maybe he's drunk will be helpful if he is.
I think that's the plan, is to get near him.
It doesn't always work, as we saw with Victor.
Oh, yeah.
But it
Yeah.
would
So-
be my suggestion to be a first recourse of action.
So here's the thing. Here's my question. Do you guys want me? And I will go along with the group here. I have. Oh man, this is weird to explain. Are any of you familiar with the order level of spells?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. I'm gonna guess no. I say
My
danger.
sword is very cool.
Right.
He's got to stay. He's absolutely got to stay, mate.
Well, okay. So there's a certain amount of magical energy that's required to produce a spell. Quick rundown. I have basically at my highest level, I could kick that out like twice in a day without getting totally beat down.
Understood.
Okay? So in that highest level, your choices are some protection from fire, some flame arrows, or my capability to cast literal balls of fire, almost exactly like what Victor tried to cast on us, and himself by that matter. So all three of those are pretty heavy contenders, and I'm needing some assistance in deciding.
I think, given the covert nature of this mission, that third option is right out. We don't need to be throwing explosive balls of fire. In fact, that's exactly what caused the main issue with our last experience in this house.
Okay, good point. Good point. I will.
And
I
I'd like to go, I'll let you go first. Sorry.
I was saying, I will throw out there that the fire magic that I wield it doesn't come from this plane. It is very different. So most things that I've encountered that have some measure of resistance, actually, I learned to use this fire magic against beings of a plane of entirely flame. I've learned to kind of work around the resistances. So if it's my fire magic, I'm not worried about him punching through flame. That's why I was about me being able to punch through the flame. Or flame, any sort of resistance that he may have.
So we're gonna try and avoid all massive area effects.
Okay, so no fireballs.
No,
Got it.
because she said it's in the middle of the house. It's off to the side, but the middle of the house.
Okay, so then if I wanted to do flame arrows and then give one of you an hour of resistance, who would be the best?
Who's squishy? I point to my tiny self, but I don't know. What is everyone's HP?
I have a max HP of 55.
I'm at 44.
38.
33.
I do not need to take it.
Mate,
So probably myself.
follow yourself.
How are you at 33?
It's a bitch.
Let me do the
Do you
math.
still
Did
do
you
your
not-
healing
Did
thing?
you not up your max HP at level 5?
Let me double check the math. I do
Do
only.
druids just have really low health?
I do.
I thought
only-
druids had D8s, which
They-
are also what warlocks have.
they
so
do,
we
but
should have the same HP.
I
I
also
think.
only have a +1.
The con.
Huh?
I have a.
Oh,
Still, though, that's pretty big.
that makes sense. I've got a +2 to con, so that HP spacing makes
Yes,
sense.
that is
Okay.
exactly
Okay, gotcha.
perfect then. 38 to 33. 5 levels of 1 extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then, mate, you might just want to.
Okay, and
Because you also tend to be.
I'm
you know,
fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's yeah. So
Oh, give me another drink.
Drink.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
like
is,
one of-
like,
yeah.
it
One
sounds
of those
like fire would work against him, especially the way you've mentioned, but the only thing we're truly certain of is that if we get into...
Oh,
If he lives long enough to throw anything at us, he will almost certainly be throwing fire at us.
Right.
So I
That's a good
think
point.
that's just a 100% guaranteed success.
right. So here's the thing. I also have the ability to protect myself from fire.
Just innately?
Just well, not innately. It's part of the spells that I can cast, but I don't need to put a permanent hold on myself. I've gotten pretty
Generally
good. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at catching fire when it comes at me, and I can kind of control it and push a lot of it away. So I don't need to worry about passively resisting myself. So do we think Angelo's a good
Probably
candidate?
call.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can do that, but I generally try and stay far away whenever I fight.
Yeah, we're going to be
Right.
in a
I
bedroom.
don't think we're gonna have that option.
Gonna be in a bedroom.
That's true. That's very true.
And also...
And you have. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say you have some healing capabilities, right?
Quite a few, actually, yeah.
Perfect.
I have a little bit. I can do like a couple taps.
And it's probably good. It's probably good to have you on full offense.
Well, I mean, again, don't really use my spells for much.
Sure. Okay.
And that's
If
again,
I
it's a
were-
very
if I
little,
were to-
like, if
well-
somebody next to me is dying, tap.
All right.
If I were to put it into numbers, I would say that I could heal people 6 times from long range and once if I were touching them.
Okay.
I like
So
him.
it's probably good to have then you protected, so you can heal in case
Yeah,
anybody
agreed.
gets entirely fucked up, and then
That's a good point.
I can take care of myself if the danger is fire. So
Alright, so we're going, and then once we're about, let me see, once we're right outside, well, fuck, see, that's the thing. Depends on how long we think it's going to take us to find this guy's room, because...
probably not very long. I think we know exactly where it
He
is.
told you it was right across from the library, and you were in the library.
Yeah. I think we know. I think we
Oh,
were
fuck, never
literally
mind.
right
Never
by
mind.
the
My
door.
thing lasts longer than I thought. So when we're on our way there, when we're like, we can see the house in the distance,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast my thing. But the thing is, it only lasts as long as I'm really fucking focusing on it.
Right.
So it'll probably get us in, and then when we meet him, and then that'll probably be it as far as like keeping it quiet.
Okay. Do you have to? Are you wanting to focus on something else?
No, I'm just saying when shit goes down, you won't be as quiet.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't think silencing the room is a good idea.
I think it's a last fucking that's what I said. It's a last resort.
But what do you mean by last resort?
Well, if people start making noise and shit, and then they're like knocking on the door, I can cast that so it just goes fucking quiet, so they don't fucking know we're there.
But then they'll still come in if they heard noises.
Not if it's somebody's private room.
Probably if it's someone's
He's
private
a drunkard. He could be doing shit on there all the time.
But you think they wouldn't at least go in and check on him?
I'm
if
just
they heard
saying, it's an option. I
explosions?
just was laying things on the table. I
I
don't
know,
plan to do it.
I know, and I'm trying to take it off of the table because I think it'll just end up
Like I said,
causing problems.
I'm gonna try and keep it to where we can then make it easy to get out without being trapped.
I think if there was a way we could focus it just on him, but we're wanting to talk to him first, in which case I think we're going to be too close for that. If we were on like,
Well, you could be outside of where you could talk. Somebody far enough away from where I decided to put it. The whole room isn't necessarily going to be
okay, how big is it?
20 feet sphere
Got it. Diameter, radius, you know,
radius.
radius. Okay, that's big.
Depends on how. Depends on what we do. We've never been here. We have no fucking clue.
You're right.
We go in. We say, "Where the fuck's Irina?" He doesn't say anything. We say we know about the dolls. Everyone knows about the dolls. Did you make her into a fucking doll? You obviously know it because you know about the dolls.
Right.
And then what? Fjell Diedrich, we just pull the Diedrich method, but we can't kill him inherently, right? Do we want to kill him in the room? Do we want to try to get him out of the house and kill him somewhere else? Do we just want to kill him in the room?
We're not leaving that room, right?
I'm asking.
I don't think
I
so.
would prefer to stay there. But as soon as he gives us the information we need on Irina, I plan on putting my new sword through his chest.
That's fair, but what do we count as just like the information on Irina?
If we, how long does the silence last?
I could also, as you've
minutes.
seen, I'm
10
capable
minutes?
of before.
Oh,
I could also very sternly tell him to give us the information we seek. But that's a gamble. It doesn't always work.
so how about this?
Doesn't move.
Right. but we can. So what if, when we get in there, we know where the master bedroom is? What if we throw silence on the master bedroom, like right on the burgomaster's
yeah, again, that's sort of
wife?
something that's possible, but then it just limits me from there on out. But,
Okay.
But possible for sure. They would be deafened in there.
So if we did that...
But they've got guards and shit everywhere. They've got the least of our worries.
I don't think they do. They said that, the Walker said that they'd sent everybody out. I don't think they need other guards besides...
She said that the maid staff usually leaves pretty early in
And
the
he
night.
said that they'd sent everyone out, and it's the night before because they were grieving, and because it's the night before the festival. So
it just means if that happens when we're out, when we leave, they can track us.
Just to make sure I understand correctly, if we silence the area, does that just mean that people in it can't hear, or does that mean sound itself can't be made anymore? Like, for example, if I hit the wall really hard and I'm in the bubble, I wouldn't hear it. Would anyone else hear it outside the bubble?
No, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Okay,
No noise is created.
Sound...
Does the thing prevent them from hearing stuff outside the bubble?
Yep.
There is no sound within that space. It is void of all sound.
Sound does
I
not
thought it
go
was
in
a
or...
mute, not a deafen.
Sound does not go in or out of the bubble.
That makes a lot more sense.
Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. No sound can be created within or pass through the point I choose. So it's not connected to, like, me in any way. It's literally just wherever I pick within 120 feet, and then it's a 20-foot radius sphere from there. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is obviously impossible. So...
Right. So we could drop that on the master bedroom to make sure that they aren't waking up.
Assuming they're not sleeping in their son's room, grieving him, which is next door.
The accents
Yeah,
are
imagine
just...
how
I know,
awful
I
it
mean,
would be
it's-
if you
what
were-
I mean,
Imagine if you were
frankly.
like consoling your son and then you stopped hearing. That'd be
Yeah.
really scary.
I guess.
They could be praying to their god.
Sure.
They could be fucking, and then all of a sudden...
You're right. There could be a lot of other things
Ew.
going on besides sleeping, and that is a good point. So maybe it's not worth it.
It's only
It
like
was
going to
just-
be like 10 p.m.
It was just an idea. We
I
could
think-
wait longer.
I think we should wait longer.
Yeah, you guys can
I
wait as
really
long as you
don't-
want.
It's not exactly encouraging to say this, but I almost think stealth is going to be out the window in almost every measure whenever we get to him. I really think that we're going to go in there and... I mean, this guy's big on security, and I have a feeling that he's only maintained his role by never letting his guard down, or at
That's
least
good.
not enough.
He could be considered the security, to be fair. I didn't even think of that. Probably like, no, we don't need all the other guys. We got the head
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I said.
I just didn't think of it like that. Sorry. Fuck, alright, so what are we waiting for? Midnight?
I'm waiting for you guys to stop talking.
Well, I know, but I understand, but we're never going to stop talking. So what I mean is, well, I don't think going at 10 p.m. they could just be having a fucking drink.
All right. So here's the plan. Midnight.
That's a good point.
Midnight, we start walking over there. We get there as soon as we get close. You do your magic-y, make us hard to find thing.
Yeah.
Then we sneak to the back door. We get in there. We go to his room. We sneak into his room, and then from his room we close the door. We have Daedric stand right in front of the door as to not let anyone pass, and we let Fjell wake him up and try to talk to him. If we can figure everything out without killing him, I don't think it's going to happen, then great. Meanwhile, the rest of us, the other three of us, will be standing in the corner, waiting for shit to either go really wrong or really right, in which case...
Yeah.
we are ready to unload on his face.
I get to try out my new sword.
Right. But you're gonna be guarding the door from the inside, so you'll be in there with us. But I think it's probably best if one of the two of you large fellas is guarding the door as to not let him out.
I'll be completely honest with you, Dedrick. I'd be really shocked if that sword didn't find its way in a body by the end of the night. So don't get too antsy.
Yeah, but not my body, or his body, or his. Or your
Yeah,
own.
probably not. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
This is why you are my favorite, Angelo.
Does this sound like a good plan?
I'm coming up in the ranks so fast.
It's not hard. Also,
Daedric's got something to say.
Phil or Daedric?
Fjell's got something to say.
I lied to you.
Oh?
Well, I lied.
This is the
Snorty!
The cloud rune is on my but this is the one that's tricked again.
It's yeah, it's saying you lost your memory, mate. The mage is a memory loss.
Right.
Also,
Even die? We don't know.
can we not right now?
He
Jesus.
didn't hear me.
Diedrich, also, I'm gonna pop Amity out here pretty soon. But I don't have a great, she's pretty shiny, and I don't have a great hiding system on my tiny person, so I'm gonna ask a favor.
Yes, that is fine.
Okay, thank you.
Are you guys going in your fancy clothes?
Oh no, I'm gonna put on my armor and everything again. I have to save this for the morning. If I get blood on it, I can't go right to the festival.
Yeah, we should leave our fancy clothes here. I don't want to get them torn up or anything.
Yeah.
Also, my scale armor is resistant to fire. My normal armor is my normal clothes is
I'm not
not.
even considering putting it on you.
No, it's not actually. No, I'm not while wearing it. The armor itself is not gonna break.
Okay.
My fancy clothes would burn away.
Yeah, you'd be naked. I was about Amity. Amity's gonna sit in his hood.
Sit in his hood. I got you. Okay.
Like around his neck.
Okay. I actually think.
But not like a cat, like a drake.
I actually
That
think
was improper wording, not like a cat at all.
I'm probably gonna summon Sparky. Like first things first.
Probably a bad idea.
Why?
Isn't he a
That might
fucking
be-
beacon of light?
No, not really. I mean, he's not any more beacon of light than anything else I'm going to be throwing in there. So.
Oh, you mean inside?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant as we
That
walking
means
in.
when this inevitably goes to a
Got
fight.
it. Yeah. I thought you
Yeah.
meant walking in. I was
I
saying,
think
I
so.
love it, but-
I think that's a great thing to consider because I mean, Sparky is a little like when things kick off. Give Sparky an angle to get in there so you don't get singed. That's all I'm telling you. Because I think you're going to be closest. I think our goal is to stand away from him until
And
and
indoor.
yeah, our sorry, I was including him in our is to stand away from him. So I will probably cast flame arrows before we go into the room because they last for a while.
How many are there?
12.
That's so hot. Angelo, how is your eyesight, mate?
I'm actually pretty perceptive, and he lets the hopscotch slither out of the shell on his hand, and he's pretty helpful too. I ask him to keep an eye out most of the time.
I mean, like, how are you at midnight when we walk outside and into this dark house without turning
Oh,
any
he's
lights
good.
on?
He's an elf. Look at him.
Oh, I'm not gonna assume anything.
Yeah, I
I
appreciate.
got called a
the-
racist earlier. I'm not trying to make any assumptions.
Well, you are racist, but that's
Fuck
beside the point.
If I had to quantify, I would say that if you put me in a dark area, I would be able to see perfectly well in dim light up to 60 feet.
No, it is. I think we're
But I
all
would not be able to
good.
see color, mind you.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Alright, then
I
we're all
don't
good.
see color anyway.
I think
That's right.
I think the group maintains their entire group of dark vision.
Yeah.
Because,
Fuck being a human.
because
and
fuck
being-
being a human, right?
Fuck everyone in this entire continent.
I finally made it through my D&D phase where I only made human characters.
Oh, someone tell Kyle.
Yeah, I can't relate. Never had that face.
Anyway.
Time is all the time.
Alright, so we just
True.
hanging out till midnight? It's probably fucking midnight the way we talk. Fellas, at midnight, does your cloud eye rune tell you? That'd be a cool rune. You put it on like your wrist, you could just look down and always see it, and you would just look at it and it would know what time it was.
Oh, yeah, cooler room.
I learned about this spell that I'm going to cast on Angelo in a minute from a red dragon.
No shit.
Yeah. Well, watch. It's a draconic spell. You watch when I cast it. You'll really like it. It's
Won't
one
be
of the
any
reasons-
different than any of your other spells.
Well, there's a few more components to it in
Do you
terms
like?
of... I need to speak an incantation in draconic if that's what
Pretty
you're
cool.
talking
Yeah, I
about.
can do
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah.
dope.
Alright.
It's the
It's
reason
about-
I learned the language.
It's about 10 minutes to midnight.
You would think, right?
We gotta get going. And also,
You-
we're gonna talk. What are we telling Danica while we're leaving this lake? Just going out for a stroll.
No,
Don't
we
hope
aren't
she
even
doesn't
going to talk
ask.
to
We are
Danica. She's
going
asleep
out
in
the
the attic.
window.
You're probably right. You're probably right. But also, okay, there's a note.
What?
Well, how likely is it that a bunch of fucking birds are watching us as we do this?
Those birds
Maybe
are
like-
either Danica's or the guy in the castle, and I think neither of them have any stock in the burgomaster's control in the city.
Okay. Just something
Actually,
like
I
that.
think
Wait,
both of
if
those
they-
parties want the burgomaster gone.
Just asking. Just asking our thoughts.
If the birds do see us leaving, I don't suppose that would
implicate us.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Basically, if Danica saw us leave as birds and then tattled on us, she would be tattling on herself for being a bird.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, how long of it was a walk to the mansion? Do we know, like, a 15-minute walk from the inn last time?
Yeah, I'd say about.
All right, then I'm going to cast it the second we leave.
How long does it last? An hour?
Yes,
10 minutes? An hour? Okay.
So the second we leave, it takes us about 15 minutes to get there, and then gives us a good amount of time to figure out our bearings, get in
That's perfect.
quietly. I'm going to pop Amity out now, and she's going to go and crawl around Deidre's shoulders and settle in under his hood, all up in his hair. Cast my spells here. Now I'm going to send you so you can, for whatever reason, if you need to see the exact specifications of Pass Without a Trace, I just texted you.
Sure.
Alright, let's cast
Showa.
that.
Okay.
And then let's cast. Well, Amity just pops out.
Yeah, the flame arrows last for an hour.
Yeah. Don't do them now, though.
No, I won't. But I will probably do them as soon as we get inside.
Fine. Yeah.
Just so this is not a thing that we will come close to missing. Just no need to be walking outside with them.
Alright, and then let's just walk quietly till we get there. Yeah.
Okay.
Head them up, move them out.
Yep.
Rawhide.
That's from Shrek.
Yeah.
Okay, so you leave the inn. You head down to the tavern. It seems that Danica is cleaning up and closing for the night. Or no, where your bedrooms are, you don't even go through the tavern.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're fine. You do see 3 guards kind of patrolling through the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't seemed to spot you yet.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to just make stealth checks, that's what I was.
If you're trying to be stealthy right now, I would need stealth checks. If not, then no. That's up to you guys.
I say we're moving at normal pace throughout the town.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? It would double
We're
the time it
pre-gaming
takes
for the
us.
festival. We should be normal.
That's true.
Sure.
What?
Then we're walking normally, not talking, but
Yeah, I don't think. I think the thought process here is that trying to move stealthily may just end up drawing more attention to us if someone does see us, and
Up
if
to
we
you
are
guys.
just walking normally, then no one's gonna care.
Also, if anyone stops us, we're going to the Walkters. They ask where we're going, we say we're going to the Walkters. It's no lie. Eventually, we will be going to the Walkters.
Right, but why?
She summoned us.
All right,
She told us to stop
That's
by.
not a bad idea.
we're new in town and we're strange, eclectic folk.
Yeah.
The
She told us to
walkers
come by.
sent-
We've
sent
been
for
busy
us.
until now. We're going.
Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Actually, I think if we looked like we were a bit like, tipsy topsy or something like that, that might actually make us blend in a little bit more. So actually, and then he's just gonna start skipping the rest of the way.
Yeah, Diedrich, when you're tipsy topsy, do you often skip? I mean, I've just yet to see you tipsy topsy or skipping. So
We will need to find a place outside of this to break line of sight and get in real stealth mode.
I asked Diedrich a very important question, mate.
Sorry.
D.
Who's asking?
That's his catchphrase. He said the thing.
I know what it means. I know what it means. We'll see him skipping by the end of the night. Just you wait.
All right, let's go.
Angela's gonna go up next to Mara and say, "Is Diedrich blind?"
Let's go camp in a
Everyone else is
moida.
asking.
Actually, I think Phil.
Let's
might
go
be
do a
blind.
murder, Huey. You've done a murder, Huey.
Okay, so you guys leave the inn, and you do pass by one guard who's kind of chatting to some commoner. You walk maybe 5 or 10 minutes, you pass the road to the square, and you do see 2 guards, and they wave their hand up. Halt! What's your business this late at night? Curfew. You're out past curfew.
Whoa.
Extended security because of the incidents at the mansion the other night.
Walker didn't tell us there was a curfew.
Walter is not the burgomaster.
Well, we have not really encountered the burgomaster much, but we have encountered Walker. We're new here. Sorry. We're heading to...
Where you been
Walker's-
staying?
Well, where we've been staying and where we plan to stay are 2 different things. So if I say where we've been staying, are you going to try and send us back there? Because we're trying to go to Walker's.
Yeah, no one's supposed to be out this late.
Sorry, so sorry.
Go back the way you came.
Oh, well.
I'm kind of expected by Fiona Wachter tonight.
Yeah.
Don't care.
It's like equidistant. It's like, it might even be closer at this point.
You guys coming from that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Well, whatever, the other way. The other way.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Go back that way. Go back to where you're staying. The inn.
We're just gonna be out longer.
I'll escort you.
Doesn't make any
Listen,
sense.
the Burgomaster says no one's supposed to be out to the festival tomorrow.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh no. Oh, this is
Is
just.
he walking us back?
He's trying to.
This is just the gosh.
There's two guys. One of them is not saying anything. One of them's trying to talk to you guys.
Can you please just go to Fiona's? I'd really appreciate it.
If you do, I'll have to arrest you. No one's supposed to be out this late.
How much is it going to cost us?
Oh, do you?
Cost you? You trying to bribe me?
No, I think he means like in time. How much time would it cost us to go one place versus just the other?
I mean, I'll escort you to where you were coming from.
Mm-hmm.
There is not supposed to be anyone out.
Oh boy, we saw another guard talking to someone over that way.
He's probably telling him the same thing I'm telling you.
Oh man, damn. You guys are real tough on this one.
You can take it up with the Burgomaster. We'll take you there in chains. It's up to you. Talk to him after the festival. Spend the night in the jail cell. Make a decision.
Well, it's alright. Well, I'm back.
Need an escort.
No, I mean, we came straight from there. We
No.
know where we're going.
Nope,
Appreciate
Right.
it's
it.
wasting time.
Sorry, we didn't know the rules.
Sure.
My bad.
Be on your way.
Apologies.
Be on your way.
Yep.
And he nods
Turn
at you.
around.
See you at the festival.
And he nods.
Once we get past out of their line of sight, I'm just gonna like make a weird turn so we didn't come down. And just hope you guys follow me.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we need to find go around the back.
We're just gonna sneak past them now. This was ridiculous. This was absolutely ridiculous.
You guys are maybe like
They're so stupid.
6 or 7 minute walk from the gates to the Burgomaster's mansion. So
Let's
there's not
cast
really
Advertise
another way.
now and head out.
We already have cast it.
Yeah, it lasts for an
Oh, we
hour.
already cast it?
Yeah.
It lasts for an
Oh,
hour,
then-
so I've had
You
it.
just weren't being
We just weren't
stealthy.
being stealthy. We were just walking normally. So we need to go
What?
around the back.
Yeah.
And probably take a couple more side streets. Probably take a couple more minutes.
Okay.
But quiet.
I didn't like that guy.
I know, but he's doing his job. It's not his rule.
Alright.
I mean, ACAB,
Why
don't
is
get me wrong.
Only following what does.
Alright, this time, but quiet.
Okay. You trying to go right
Angelo
past?
Not right, not right. The
Try
same
and go,
direction.
like,
Say
another
we're going
way.
in a different direction.
Okay,
You
who's
guys
heading it?
take- I guess me, if I'm passing with us without
Make a
trace.
survival check.
I'm a ranger. I have to go to my skills.
Ranger!
Ranger.
18.
Okay. And you guys are stealthing?
Yeah, do I need to
That's
do
what I
me
I would like a group stealth check, please.
Add a plus 10
From,
to
and
this.
from everybody,
Yeah, and add plus 10.
Angelo's gonna pop the collar on his coat of elven kind.
Ooh, wow. I'm good. Alright, now.
Very cool.
I rolled
Kane?
well.
I'm trying to find my number.
Merritt?
29.
Bill?
27.
Let the baby out. Let him
Wow,
out.
on stealth?
He probably put himself
How did
He
you even
did.
roll that high?
I rolled 2 16s.
So 20... Oh, we have a plus 10.
Anybody else stealth?
Oh. Okay.
25.
I have disadvantage.
I got a 28.
So my 21, 31.
Okay,
actually.
yeah, those were really, really good rolls, especially with that pass without a trace. So I say with
Thank
no
God.
issue and with that good survival roll, you do see a couple more guards on your way, but almost silently you sneak right past them in the shadows. You make it to the mansion, maybe only spending that 6 or 7 minutes. So
Oh, okay.
you lost no time.
Okay.
And
So
no
probably
one seemed to notice you.
Probably about 45 minutes left of this.
Yeah, I'd say it took you about 20 minutes because of your conversation with the
I think
guard.
that's going to be plenty of time
Back door?
to get into this guy's room. Because, I mean, once we get in, all bets are off. Let's
Give it a shot.
Yeah, I think we'll be lucky if this is over in that time frame at all.
But I think we can get in, talk to him, kill him, get out. I
Maybe
think it's
when,
entirely
pick
possible.
locks.
I can.
Sweet. You gotta leave then.
Okay. Is the back door open?
Do you approach?
Yeah.
Or
Come here, puppy.
keep
I'm
an
going to
eye
stop
out.
right in front of it, and I'm going to go, and I'm gonna like look around for any
Traps.
specifically like
Warning bullets.
Make an investigation check.
electrical runes that are gonna blow up in my face.
Angelo, you see anything crazy?
Could I also use one of my magic awarenesses?
Yes. Well, and remind me again what that does. Come here.
It's basically, as an action, you open your awarenesses to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover.
Yeah, nothing outside, unfortunately. So nothing on the door.
15.
What was it,
My
investigation?
investigation.
Okay, so yeah, you take a look at the door. You don't see any type of glyphs.
Okay.
No traps.
Is it open?
It is shut.
Okay.
And there seems to be like a deadlock on it.
Oh, okay.
And if you try it, it's locked.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pull out the tools that I have, my thieves' tools, the same one I tried to pick Danica and Erwin's lock with.
Okay.
And I will try to pick the lock.
If you can see in Roll20, this is where you are. You approach through the back, which is the gardens.
All right.
So there's a back door.
I rolled a natural 18, which totals
Nice.
out to, with the, I assume, a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
With the thieves' tools. To a 23.
Okay. So you sit there and you mess with it for a second, and you hear a couple clicks, and then door opens.
I go, damn, I'm hot.
All right,
I think-
so
Is that another point?
where's my book?
Too hot.
Yes, it is.
Roll 20, I want to see what they're seeing.
And then as I'm putting my tools away, I'm going to turn back to Angelo and say, Angelo, hold on a second. Oh, check this out. Merrick, check this out. And I'm going to place a hand on Angelo's shoulder, and I am going to mutter a few words in Draconic that generally translate to like
Fire.
like, may this blessing protect you from the flames that would, rend you to ash. And
When I popped out amity fire or no fire, what did you decide?
I didn't.
What did you tell me to do?
I didn't.
Well, you
and
said cold earlier, so
as
I'm feeling cold.
As I do, you'll watch as this magical energy travels down my hand and then like moves across your chest, and it almost looks like these ethereal dragon scales are just clinging to your exterior for just a moment before they fade like into your clothing and your skin. And there's an ever so faint like chill feeling as it sort of throws
It's
off
like
the
icy hot.
as it sort of throws off the equilibrium for just a moment, and then it resets. And for the next hour, my dude, you have resistance to fire damage.
Damn.
My dude.
Delightfully ghastly. I appreciate.
And in a similar vein, as I'm just going to blow both of my big spells right now, I'm going to pull a bundle of arrows out of your quiver.
Yes.
I am going to run my hand over them and say a word in primordial. And as I do, you'll watch as from tip to tip of the arrows, this burning flame just shoots across them in like a dull flash, and you watch as like the fletchings burn away, the wood is scarred and pocked and burnt for just a moment, and then the same flash carries back over them, and they repair back to normal, except for the tips of them now have a faint orange glow.
What does it do, Dar? What did I do, Dar?
When you draw them back, they will ignite with flame, and then when you loose the arrow, it will hurt more.
How much more would you say?
I think it's 2d6 fire damage.
Damn.
Let me double check that.
That would be brutal.
Hold
Absolutely
up.
gnarly.
No. So is the
Have you guys gone inside?
negate resistance ability? Did you take a feat instead of an ability score increase, or is that like a wildfire druid thing now?
Nope, I took the feat Elemental Adept.
Gotcha. I did the same thing with my.
I'm
druid
sorry.
whenever I
It
did
is
that subclass.
1d6 fire
Still good.
damage. But notably, it is 1d6 fire damage that will ignore resistances to fire if he has any, because it is my spell.
All right, and there are 12 of those.
There are 12 of them, and
And
they
it
will
lasts for an hour?
last for an hour.
Nice.
Okay.
Armor-piercing rounds.
They apparently ignite once the ammunition has been drawn from a quiver.
So they're not like on fire.
They're not on fire.
Okay.
They glow in the dark.
So you enter this this room. It appears to be a dimly lit kitchen. There's maybe one little oil lamp sitting on a little table. No one seems to be in here. You do see a staircase in one corner that climbs up.
Okay.
There are 2 doors. Can you see them? Did I
Yeah.
reveal enough?
Yes.
So there are two doors and an upward staircase.
Is there just wall up to the north? It cuts off in black farthest north, but that just ends in a wall.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me reveal.
Right here.
Yep, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what I revealed. There's another door up there.
Okay.
We gotta go up then.
I think we need to go upstairs.
Yeah, we know we do.
There you go. Can you guys see those doors?
Mhm.
So 2 doors, and then 1 door up, and then the staircase.
Just kind of trying to remember where we were
Sorry.
last time.
We're not here to explore this time. It's
Yeah, I know.
most direct route is what we're looking for,
Right,
and we
right.
know that the library was upstairs, right?
Second floor.
Then yes.
I think
we'll
I know
go
exactly where
upstairs.
this is going to come out. This staircase.
I need a stealth check from everyone if you guys choose to go up the
The long
staircase.
staircase that we
Would
saw.
anybody mind if I went first?
Really good.
By all means. Oh, me too. I rolled a 19.
Oh, are we doing another stealth?
Yeah.
With a +10 still,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Alright.
Oh man, that'll be plus.
Fuck, I keep on
I don't remember what my stealth bonus is.
Really glad we have that.
34.
Holy shit, that was not
What
gonna
does
be-
DM Inspiration do?
It's a free reroll.
Oh yeah, I have 3 of
Cool.
those now. Shit.
Otherwise known as a free roll.
Do we
But
get?
it caps at 5.
I'm gonna
One
do
per
that.
session.
I'm gonna use mine.
Are we doing that where we get 1 per session?
Yep,
Okay.
up to 5.
Up to 5.
Yep,
Oh,
because
that's
I'm
a lot.
epic.
Thank
That is a lot.
Harry
God.
is epic.
All right, so I will go.
Oh wait, we've been supposed to like bank these.
Yeah.
Starting
You should-
last,
you haven't-
starting last session.
You
so
haven't
you would
used those
bank
2
3.
sessions ago.
starting 2 sessions.
Yeah.
If you haven't used any, you have 3.
Okay, so then I have 2.
Then I also have 2 because I'm going to re-roll one
Okay.
of my lower.
Yep, just keep track of those. Sorry, every session we get 1.
That is
Okay,
better
cool.
than
Good enough
4.
for the plus 10.
Yeah, good enough for the plus 10. 25.
31.
34.
29.
15.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. 30.
Okay. Pretty good rolls. Fiel, you're leading.
Yes.
So you make it up the stairs, which is the next block up, if you see on roll 20.
Oh, yeah.
And-
I have 120 feet of magical dark vision, so
Yep.
just keep that in
Oh.
mind
I'm getting there.
because of my room.
Nice.
What class are you playing again, Kyle?
I'm playing Rune Knight.
Room night. Okay, cool, nice.
You do see, when you get to the top of the stairs, a maid
Oh.
dusting a portrait on the wall.
I put up my fist.
She doesn't seem to notice you.
So can you shift focus to where? Oh, never mind.
No, you guys can do it.
Can anyone make her go to sleep?
Can you see the stairs?
No one. I'm whispering, but no one can hear me when I actually whisper. Can anyone make her go to
Yes.
sleep?
Yes, I can see the stairs.
I don't believe I can.
Go ahead and move
I
your
don't think
pieces
you
if
would
you want.
like the way I do that.
Oh, yeah.
Angela, can you?
Yeah.
Can you just suggest that she never saw us and just walks away?
I mean, I could. I don't think that's an ideal use right now. I mean, maybe it is. I've only got 2 things I can do this evening. And I think demanding information from our fellow is going to be a better call.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I think I use my cloud trick now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take 1 step forward.
Okay.
Go.
Are you being stealthy?
Just like literally
Like
one
just a step.
forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and literally
Whistle.
lightly whistle.
Okay. She.
As soon as she reacts in any way, this rune flares on my face as a reaction to her doing something, because that's its trigger. And she needs to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Against what are you doing? Shit.
Okay.
It's garbage. Probably like less than a 10.
Thank God.
I rolled a 6. I think she has like +1.
If that.
Then Fial mutters something under his breath that none of you can understand, but it sounds something like a star in the sky, and then she'll fall into a dreamlike stupor.
Okay, so unless
she
you
does
catch.
not fall asleep, but she is charmed by me, and while charmed, she is in a dreamlike stupor.
Okay, so unless you catch her, she slumps against the wall and just kind of like
quickly
Rides
kind of
down
jumps
it.
up and
Okay.
Yeah, if you can, just don't let her fall to the ground.
And she just sits on the ground. How long is she in this stupor?
for a minute.
Okay,
Okay.
let's move her into the.
But so she thinks she's dreaming right now.
Yeah.
I'm asking you as Owen only because I don't understand what you just
She
did.
is charmed by me, and while she is charmed, she is in a dreamlike stupor.
Okay.
Up to DM if they're
Of course.
going to
I just didn't
remember
know
what
what
happened
you
to
were
them
doing.
during this, but
You're not sure if she saw you in this
Yeah.
dark hallway or not.
Angelo will just do like weird hand things at her while they tiptoe out of the room.
Are we able to question her? Like, can she answer questions, or is she like just?
I don't think
No.
I don't think we.
I think we ought to just
Now
get
what?
the hell
Phil's-
out of here.
Phil's just
She's
gonna grab her
zonked for
and
like
then-
a minute.
Do I recognize one of these doors as the door to the library?
These are all windows, but you do know the hallway up here leads to the library. Here, let me.
Yeah. So right.
So
up
that's
here,
the hallway you guys remember.
Yeah.
The library is the first door on the left.
and
Yeah,
we
master
assume-
bedroom's
You know what?
far
No,
left.
screw this. Phil would grab her, lower her to the ground next to whatever she was dusting, put her dust rag on top of her, fold her hands on top of it.
She's a
and just-
feather duster.
Feather duster, fold her hands on
She's
top
French.
of it, and wave everyone to go. And then as he catches back up, he'll say, "Chances are she'll be gone by the time we're back." So
She'll be gone?
she'll have gotten up.
Oh,
oh!
You were killing her. Okay. Yeah, so here you go. You're in the hallway. Library to the left.
So
Yeah,
Door
that's
to
fine.
the right.
there's marks to the right.
Maybe.
What we assume.
Wait,
This is
who did we say was going first to talk? Yeah.
Phil, but I need to see if the door is open.
Oh yeah, go.
So first, I want to check it for traps.
Make an investigation.
Angelo will say, "You've got this," and cast guidance on.
I will also use another one of my magical awarenesses to make sure it's not magically trapped.
You do so, and there are no magical anything's coming from the door.
Angela, do you want to help me? Do you want to help me look?
Did you roll already?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
No.
use guys. Use one of your magic.
I
Would
can
it
use
be-
that inspiration?
Would it be possible with my
Definitely
magic awareness, after I scan the door, can I look at Angelo's cloak and see if it's magical?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. I
Uh,
didn't know if he was just like,
My investigation
Ooh.
with the guy.
No, it's like octo camo shit. It's
Okay,
literally
cool.
a cloak of elven kind, but it's a coat instead. That's it.
that's awesome.
Angelo, he rolled before he asked if you could help. He rolled a 7. You don't sense any traps. It is locked.
Did you add your D4 to that?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is
help
locked.
Yes.
I will attempt to unlock it to the best of my ability.
Go ahead and make a dexterity plus whatever. I don't know. I forget what it is.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance again?
No, he already rolled.
Fair enough.
And I think he's immune for like a minute or an hour
Yeah,
or something.
Oh, that might be true, actually. I forgot about that. My apologies.
So then let's just sit here for an
Trying to lock the
hour.
door unsuccessfully.
Believe it or not, there's no immunity for guidance. It's just, you could just keep using it. But
There
I
is in
think that's
Pathfinder. There is in Pathfinder.
There
That's
is
why
a
I thought.
Pathfinder.
I
That makes
rolled
sense.
a 10 total.
If it beats, it meets. So you
I don't think that would beat since me.
hear
That was a
you
natural
hear a
five.
you hear a clicking.
Listen.
To be fair, it's his house.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
sure,
saying,
sure,
but
sure.
it's
This is a
inside
privacy
door.
lock, not
This
a
is
security
not the
lock.
attic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a
yeah.
door. It's just a
You
door.
hear a
It's like the live versus just the hole, and you can just push it in.
Yeah.
okay.
This is.
Let me
Don't
pull
do
up.
that.
Let
Don't
me,
say that.
And
I don't like
we're
knowing
letting
anything
Give
Phil
me-
walk in first, right?
Yes.
Guys, what if he has a girl over? This is so embarrassing.
hold on. I moved you to the fog because
Oh, I was like,
I moved you to the fog. No, hold on. I'm not ready. I moved you to the fog. Okay, so the door opens.
oh
I
no.
love the feeling of going into. Oh! Just as the door opens, I summon Sparky. I just have him.
Okay.
I have him out.
As we open the door.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I unlock the door, and then as Fiel's pushing past me, I
Who's
just,
your first?
Yeah, I just kind of duck down, and in between my hands here, I go, and like this flame starts to spark between my fingers, like bouncing back and forth, faster and faster and faster and faster, before it eventually takes shape into the small bird that is the form of Sparky the Phoenix. And I say, "All right, buddy, hang on. Shit's about to get real." And I put him on my shoulder and get ready to go in.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me check.
So I will use one of my wild shape forms
Okay.
to summon Sparky.
So you open the door, and Fiel, you jump in. You all have dark vision, but there's a couple oil lamps lit. Immediately-
But that could be good.
before anything else, dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dress beautifully, others are dressed plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still, others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest in the room. What's most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. They all look like Irina Koliana.
Oh, no!
And as you open the door, you see a woman tied, eyes closed, laying in bed, and a man. You may now open the spoiler in Discord.
He did have a girl over, you guys. This is so
Who is very tall and who is holding a giant battle axe
Where's the fucking...
and staring right at you.
Where's the...
Even Ernie's freaked out.
Where in Discord?
Oh,
Spoiler.
Scroll up. It says
On text,
oh,
go
yeah.
back
Hey,
to
it's okay. I'm okay.
6:29
I'm
p.m.
okay.
Here, I'll just send it out.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, we'll pause for a
Come
second.
here. I'm okay.
Oops, I
I'm
didn't.
okay. I'm okay. I know. Thank you. I'm okay. Nope.
Where are we, Mal?
I'm okay. Hey.
Yeah, hold on.
No.
Because I had assumed this door on the left is where we came in.
You
I don't
actually,
think it's a door. I think it's just a light.
yep.
This
You
is
actually,
over here.
I think we just come in from the right.
well,
From the
And
what-
if we
right.
can see,
hold on.
yeah, right here.
I guess
I'm
the
guessing.
I guess I'm
Oops,
screwed
I'm
up.
sorry,
with
I
the
accidentally
orientation of
added
us
you
currently.
to the GM info overlay.
Oh shit, this room's beautiful.
I made it a little bigger.
Ooh.
Fjell's fucking pissed.
You came in right here.
Got you.
So she's. I'm sorry. I literally was like Kill Bill sirens in my head after you said dolls. So she's tied up to the bed and he's standing there with
She's
his
laying,
axe.
Oh, should
yes, staring at the door. I
Okay,
don't,
so
too
she's
bad, you
alive.
guys, yeah.
Should we see?
I don't know if, you don't know
We
if
don't
she's
know.
alive.
Now,
She's
were
laying
you-
in
were you
Does
bed.
this
dragging
look
us in
like
on the map layer?
pre-coital tied up,
No.
post-coital tied up,
You're
or
on
just
objects and
regular tied up?
tokens.
Okay.
We don't know if she's alive.
I don't know why.
There's
Are
two.
they real handcuffs or fuzzy handcuffs?
The ones who have met Irina can recognize the real person laying in bed with a bunch of other dolls that look just like her. And I did say powder white. I don't know what's listed like that in the book. She has dark skin, so they're not powder white. They have dark skin.
We're so far.
Wow.
She's been in here for days, you guys.
She is presumably unconscious, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
We're so rolling really good tonight, you guys.
I don't know what you mean, Phil.
Can we what?
Ooh!
What'd you say, Kyle?
I rolled
really weird
that
placing
for that
things in
one.
now.
I rolled well.
Me too.
I'm so fucking excited.
Daedric.
Guys, we can just get right past the talking part. This is
I know.
This is Dietrich's dream.
He has his battle axe ready.
Kyle, are you the one placing those on there?
I added Daedric.
Okay. I just don't know why they were so big when you put them on there.
I don't know.
Wait, that's just a picture. That's not the actual token.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What are you talking about?
Big Angelo. Also, there's no
grid.
grid.
The floorboards are the
Floorboards,
grid.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do
I
that.
couldn't get it to fit the grid
Sure,
that it
so
gave
we'll
me.
just kind of eyeball it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do anything that looks crazy.
I actually can't manipulate Angelo's token.
Maybe
I think.
Yeah.
I think I can manipulate everyone else's but mine. There we go, cool.
Did you get it?
When you
Now,
manipulate my
remove the orange Daedric token.
I think
No.
Merit is also a picture.
Yeah,
Yes,
there it is
and-
also a
and
picture.
Merit's token.
And then I can move this one here, this Angelo that is break dancing on the carpet. But I cannot. There
Yeah.
we go.
I think that's good.
There you go,
think
and
they're all-
then-
I just added the whatever it said token, so I guess
You wanna
maybe I
put
didn't
Amity
do it
on
right.
Yes, please. She's right by DJ.
And then
Amity's on there too.
Fuck, I'm so stressed.
Amity's riding my shoulders.
so let's probably, because we came in through this door, right?
Yes.
So we would probably be more akin to something like back here, essentially, wouldn't we?
Well, that's the door that you're on right now, Fjell, so...
Like-
Unless you all bust in the room, that's up to you guys. If you were trying to be stealthy, then Fjell's the only one in. If you were busting into the room, then you're all
We
in.
were trying to be stealthy
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
we're still trying to be
Yeah.
stealthy.
I think Angelo is probably like right where he is, like right by the door. Or rather, I guess if the doorknob is right here, he would have been there.
Yeah, that adds up. Sparky can just be on me. He's tiny.
Right,
He can share my space.
There you go.
No, whatever.
Okay.
I fixed it, Cole.
Okay, I need initiatives.
19!
19. Kane?
16.
Merritt?
21.
Gil?
9.
Oops, I wrote Angelo twice. Daedric?
18.
Just a quick thing in character. Why did we roll initiative? Because it looked like he was ready for us and had an axe out?
He had his axe out and ready.
Okay.
He was staring at the door.
Okay.
As if maybe he heard you coming.
I need to get another D6 out
Somehow.
now that I can roll more than one dice
He
at a
raises
time.
his...
I hope she's alive.
He raised his axe
Okay, I
as
hope
soon
we're
as you
alive.
came in.
God.
Alright, and with that, just barely, Merritt, you are first.
Nice.
I'm fucking not asking questions. I'm shooting him in the head.
Okay.
Well, not in the head. You know what I mean. I'm not calling a shot. I don't think I can do that. I'm not calling a headshot.
Alright, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna talk.
I'm gonna mark him or Amity him. So kind of does the same amount of damage.
I think first, but
Does
in
literally the same amount of
Yeah, but in
damage.
subsequent turns, you won't have to use the bonus
The
action.
new ranger spell
Okay, but
Merritt's
see,
mystical firearm.
What does
and it's just a
losing
finger gun.
concentration mean? How do I lose concentration? Because I know you can hold a concentration spell and do other stuff. I just
Yes.
never played a what does that mean?
If you cast another spell that requires concentration, or
I lose it,
you
or I get
lose
hit,
or if
and
you,
I have to
if
roll
you
it.
take damage, then you roll a con
So
save.
technically, we're passing without a trace right now.
Yes, which if we can keep it up, it might be good.
That's what I'm asking for. So
He
we
seemed
shoot-
he seemed to have been ready for you.
Right,
Right,
he
but in
was,
general,
but
if we
everyone-
need
if
to
we're
make
getting
sure
out
it's
of
still.
here.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that if you take damage or anything.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'll have you roll.
So I just didn't know the concentration rules, so that's why I was asking on that.
Okay,
But
so
I'm still just gonna.
so
so,
then, yeah, just use Amity.
Then I'm not gonna Hunter's Mark him. I am just gonna use Amity. I'm just going to shoot him in the head.
Do it.
All right, go ahead and
Okay, I'll
roll for attack.
What does it mean to use Amity?
I just bonus action. If I don't use a bonus action to trigger her actions, she just takes the dodge action. She doesn't do anything. Nice, God, keep rolling natural 17s.
That's good.
So my
Hell
bonus
yeah.
at night. Natural 17 plus. I don't remember. What do I use?
It should be.
Plus 8.
Oh
25.
wow, yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so that's what, a D8 for your bow
D8
plus a D6 for my fire.
Do you need to know the difference between fire?
Yes.
This fire is punches through resistances. It ignores resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's just a 1 fire damage.
Okay.
But 11 piercing.
Okay, you release this arrow and it bounces off of him, but seems to kind of skid off of his skin a little bit. He seems to be wearing some kind of armor though, and he got
And then
you hit him.
shoot again.
Okay.
I have extra attack. Now.
Go ahead.
Do it.
Natural 16,
Nice.
so what was it last one? So 24.
That'll hit.
No, he's,
I know. Thank you.
That music didn't last long.
Okay, so 4 fire damage. And 8, so 13. No, it's not 8
No.
plus
8 plus
3.
3 would be 11.
11 fire damage.
Okay.
Classic.
No, piercing, not fire. I'm sorry. Piercing damage, 4 fire damage,
What was the total damage?
15.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
If you don't want me to just keep going, moving forward with the fire because it's Kane's weird fire, then that's fine. Just so you know.
Okay.
And
It
then
occurs to me that he might be resistant to not fire, like piercing, and so that's why they need them separate.
yeah, I just
So
wanted a clarification.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move into the room.
Okay.
How much movement do I have? I don't know anything about 25. Move me over and closer to Irina, but still pretty good distance
So
from him.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is probably as close as you can get, trying to go around the door.
That's fine. And then Amity's gonna come out. Amity has more movement than me. She's
Maybe
going
that's
to
40,
move.
right?
Before you do anything with Amity, he throws his hand up in the air after he was hit, and
First
a
time or the second time?
we'll say the second time.
This is a reaction. He technically can't do it because he hasn't had a turn in combat yet. But if it's not a reaction,
It is
that's
a
fine.
reaction.
So yeah,
So I can't yet?
technically,
Okay,
by
just
the
kidding.
rules, you can't.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that's how reactions
Nope, it's
work.
fine.
That's good
It's
to
fine.
know.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
didn't know that's how
So
reactions
Amity, go ahead. I didn't either.
Amity.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of going first in
and-
initiative is you can kind of
Gotcha.
act. It's kind of like you went first because you were ready.
Gotcha.
She's going
Doesn't
to.
matter.
Let's see.
We actually had that happen more than a few times in the 7-day campaign, but oh well.
Why does it not fucking tell me in this app?
I remember those.
I remember that
okay,
coming up.
I remember like 2 of them. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, well, for some reason my thing isn't popping out
What do you
here.
need?
Her.
Movement?
Yeah.
It's 40.
Okay, I'm just gonna trust that you know that because
I
I
don't.
So move her out 40
Arrow
and
and dragon
just
is-
fucking at him.
1, 2,
He was.
3.
So she was actually where
Oh,
Dietrich
okay.
was. She was on Dietrich, so she's
1,
gonna.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That could be in melee range.
Right.
Okay.
And
Amity's
she's
gonna
going
just charge
to.
him.
Nom him.
Nom nom.
Bite.
And she has cold damage right now, but let's see if she hits first. God, 16?
Damn.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Those dragon dice are killing
Good
it.
dice, are good dice. 1d6 plus 3. So 4 piercing damage and 3 cold damage.
Okay.
I love frost
Very
dragons.
cool.
I love frost dragons. They're so dumb. Go in, go in, go.
Just a little bit of chill.
I'm gonna have my boy right there.
And that's my 10.
All right, and with that, it is Isaac's turn.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, who?
Isaac,
Who's that?
the bad
Who's
guy.
that? Thank you, high school
Yes,
football
I'm cheering on our team.
Okay, he's going to move.
Oh,
Oh, what's his speed? 30.
no, he's not gonna.
1,
Does
2, 3,
he?
4, 5.
Oh, he's rushing you.
So he moved out of Amity's.
Excuse me, sir.
Amity could take an attack of opportunity.
I don't know that Amity has an attack of opportunity.
Every
in D&D you do.
Creature has a- yeah.
But if you wanted to hold on to it to give Amity the other reaction that they have, where they can add a d6 of damage to the, so that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just wait. There's no shame. Yes. Oh, wait.
Okay.
She just, yeah.
So he runs at you, axe in hand. He has his axe in one hand and this demonic, monstrous, tendrily hand in the other. You see the hand is like a claw, basically, and it's a bright red claw, and out of the claw are these like tendrils that just go right into his skin. Oh boy, let me pull up his block. He is going to multi-attack and swing his axe at you.
Yeah. Why does this app work? I was just looking for a higher number than that.
What?
No, I couldn't find my AC because I was looking for a higher number.
Oh. Well, I rolled a natural 17.
Surely it's not that
That'll hit.
low.
Okay. And so that will be, he's one-handing his axe, which is 13 damage.
Ouch.
And then with his monster arm, he, like, moves it in a circle like he's, like this. I don't know how to explain that. And you see a blip of light, and then a giant ball of fire or flame erupts from his palm, and he throws it at you.
I should have known for all the if he is undead, which he doesn't seem, but I don't know.
Okay.
Then it does some more damage, but
Two more damage. per
He's
attack.
not.
Okay. Good enough.
You don't seem to see any extra
Yeah,
damage.
great.
And he hurls this flame at you. 16? Okay. And this will be fire damage. Wait. That will be 12 fire damage. And he will then... Wait, how many did I move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will disengage and step back here.
Ooh.
And
Will
that
he,
will-
will he actually take the disengage
He will
action?
take the disengage action
Very
and step
cool.
away from you. Yeah, and that will be his turn. And after that, it is Angelo. It is your turn.
Okay.
Go Angie, go.
Angelo's going to slip into the room, standing about, I guess, here, and will turn, spin his staff, and then with a swing, he will say "Away!" and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yep.
First
2
roll
of
to
those
hit
currently, right?
is going to be pretty good. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so that'll be 1d10 damage for the first hit, which is going to be 7 plus 4, 11 force damage, and we'll use the repelling blast ability to push him 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Nice.
Damn. Which I guess would be there.
Okay.
And then for the second hit...
After you do that first hit,
yes.
he throws his hand up in the air,
There it is.
and a wall of fire surrounds him.
Ooh.
Shit.
Sexy.
And so right now, there is just... I don't really want to draw it. But right now, 5 feet around him, there is a kind of a shield of fire that surrounds him.
Mm.
That sucks.
But you can go ahead and try and take your next hit if you want.
Oh, it's that big?
Gotcha. Alright.
Is it a square around him?
It's not a square. It's like a...
It's like an aura. It's like a 5 foot.
Gotcha.
Oh, cool.
Gotcha.
I would assume.
The,
It just says
the second
fire
hit is gonna
surrounds
be a
him.
composite
5
20.
feet.
Dang.
That will hit, actually.
Hell yeah.
It bursts through the shield and goes right at him.
Sick, and that will be 6 force damage, and I do not want to burn this young lady, so I will not repelling blast him.
Okay. Okay. He takes the hit in the chest and then snaps his head right back up at you, and he just has a dead cold stare staring right at you, and he's gritting his teeth. Is that your turn?
I'm pretty sure that's my turn, yeah.
Okay, Daedric, it is your go. There is still a little bit of a wall of fire around him.
I will move.
Man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How close could I get with 35 feet of movement?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, I know
five,
that- Can I get
6,
here?
7. You could get right.
You would have to step through the fire and perhaps take some damage.
Okay, before I step through, I would like to rage
Okay. And then do you step
quietly.
through?
And as I do, from my feet, bright, what's the right word? Verdant green vines grow out of me and start weaving into the floorboards, and the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
Just for
Okay.
enemies.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Just for
I
the
remember
enemies.
that. Yeah,
Can
for the
someone-
harpies. Aw,
Can
throw
someone
back.
draw that?
Yeah. Well. Here, I think I can do something even better than draw it.
Okay.
I can give myself an aura.
15 feet, you said? I got it, Drake.
Yeah. Alright, cool. And then I will step in, take whatever damage I do.
You take 6 fire damage.
Ouch.
Cool. And I will kill this son of a bitch.
Okay, go ahead and
There's 2
try.
attacks, right?
Or
I do.
Yeah, level 5, you should have extra attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me check. Yes, I do. So I get 2 attacks. With my glass great sword. First one is going to be a 17.
That will miss, actually.
Now my second attack. I'm going to use one of my DM inspirations.
They happen at the end of any character's turn besides his. So, friendly enemy...
Because I used a reaction already.
Yes, but after their turn, and they
Okay.
gain them back at the top of their
I
turn.
do have that. I just didn't know when I used it.
25 to hit.
That will hit.
Hell yeah.
So,
Alright.
did you hit both of those?
Nope, first one missed.
No, just the first one.
What was
Or
the first
second one.
17.
17 missed? Okay.
Ooh! I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Nice.
So that's a total of 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You slash him across.
Plus 2 because
No.
I'm raging, so 17.
Okay, you slash him across his armor, and he grunts in pain. That seemed to be a good hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything else?
That's my turn. That's my bonus action movement and actions.
Okay, he is going to take his axe and put it in 2 hands and swing at you with a legendary action.
Damn.
Do it. One
Gets
all.
advantage on. Okay, that's going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and with 2 hands, that's 2. That's going to be 10 slashing damage.
Halved.
Sure.
Because I'm raging.
Yep,
I like that axe.
and that's it.
Oh,
And after that, it is Daedric. Kane.
Awesome. I am going to move into the room, closing the door behind me.
Sure.
My board's going to follow me.
Board.
And as I move in, I see him in the flame, and I am going to reach out a hand and start muttering a word. And I'm gonna say, come on, drop it, motherfucker. And I'm going to focus the flame around him and pull it in closer to him, and then force the flame into his axe and cast heat metal
Okay.
on his axe.
Okay.
And so, with that, since he is holding the axe, he will just automatically take some fire damage from holding the axe, but he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
So straight off the bat, he takes 8 fire damage.
Hold on 1 second. You said Constitution?
And that too is cane fire damage, isn't it?
That too is cane
That is
fire damage.
Okay,
ridiculous.
hold on. Hold on.
That's so cool.
Regular rabbits?
Oh man, that's so fucking sick.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You
make your
release
own
the
brand of
spell.
fire?
Mm-hmm.
And
It's yellow flame because he's a gift.
as you release it, expecting him to react and drop it, it seems to take no effect.
Does he have immunity?
Perhaps his weapon is not made of metal.
Oh.
That
Oh.
is
I had to
worse
look up.
than we
I had to
thought.
look up the spell,
That is worse than we thought.
but it is not made of metal.
There's Dietrich's swords.
Okay.
That's
Neither
good
is
to
mine.
know. Yeah, that's
Right.
good to know.
Okay.
So
Damn, I really thought it was metal by the picture.
Could have asked the guy about that, I suppose. Lads.
Would he have been able to recognize it as
Is it
not
like the
metal?
pommel?
It's fine.
The pommel, is it?
no, that's why I had to look. Well, look. Let's check something.
Does he have any armor on?
He does have armor.
If you
I
would
can
have
do
been
it
able to
on
see
my
it
You
with
can do it on his armor. Go ahead and do it on his armor.
Okay.
Okay, so you can realize that his battle axe looks remarkably similar to the sword that Daedric just bought.
Oh, okay.
In this quick, entrance.
Sick.
But he is wearing scale mail.
Okay.
So if you
Got
would
it,
like to
yeah.
redirect this to his armor, you may.
That's
And we'll
crazy.
just use the same.
Yeah, let me see.
Yes.
Corpse is about to be wearing scale mail.
I guess
Yeah,
that- I
sorry.
guess that's probably a good thing to do anyways. So he doesn't even need to make a con save. 'Cause
Okay.
If it's a manufactured piece of metal, such as a suit of armor or medium metal armor, see within range.
It's getting hot in
Any
here.
creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell.
So just, you're
Till
just
the
gonna
spell
keep the
ends,
same.
you can
You
use
can't
bonus
quite
action.
see what the whole weapon is made of, but at least the blade of the axe is clearly like a glassy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotta take it.
What's your?
The shaft of the axe is also just made of
It's
the
not.
same glass?
I'll tell you, it's not
Okay.
metal.
Okay.
He's
then-
wearing metal armor though.
Okay. Then I will
Are
probably.
you laughing because he said shaft?
No, Brian and I were doing a dance. It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
We're dancing to the music. We're
Good.
jamming.
So he doesn't need to take a because he's not going to drop his armor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
He
fine.
just takes 8 damage.
He just takes 8 fire damage.
Okay.
I think is probably what I'll go with.
Ooh,
Hey, fire. Oh,
oof.
Let me back that up to.
Ow!
I should do 1. I'm gonna make that 2. Okay. Then after I've cast that, I am then going to use a bonus action to have Sparky. I think Sparky is just going to fly up towards him. So he already moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Sparky is going to fly right up to behind Daedric, and then he is going to release a flaming seed attack past Daedric.
Okay.
Nice.
It's pretty good. I can't remember what his to hit is. I have it written down somewhere.
What's a natural 19?
It is. So I think it's +6, so
That
25.
will hit, yes.
So that will deal 5 plus my efficiency bonus, so 8 more fire damage.
Okay.
Feels good.
And this is your fire
Yeah,
damage?
yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, looks like Fiel, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay.
Bonk.
Yelstifer will. Can you make a big Fiel for me? Just click and drag him out.
How big?
Large. There you go. So Fjelstafur is going to run down here, and then as he steps into here, he is going to speak something out towards this man in Jotun. It sounds something towards the...
You stepped in the fire.
Yes.
3 fire damage.
Yeah, something along the lines of Yok il non sotur, as he just fucking grows.
Yeah.
I got enough of that.
And just slams down upon this man with his bearded axe.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Also, I didn't do it this time, but if I had these vines with my slasher feet, once per turn, I can also reduce a target's speed by 10 feet. So I could just make this guy not move.
That is fucking cool.
A 20
To hit?
to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Um, 9 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then I will go in for my extra attack.
Okay.
Extra, read all
20 then.
about it.
Yes, that will hit.
13 plus 7. It's once per turn.
Do you have advantage when you're big?
No. Oh, okay.
I thought you were with advantage.
That was 9 damage.
Okay.
And then... So I'll rush up, I'll grow large, I'll strike
Bonk!
across this guy twice.
Bonk!
How's he looking?
He...
Tough.
Yeah, he looks pretty tough, but he seemed to take a couple of pretty hard hits.
Then I'm going
Don't forget your
to...
legendary actions.
As
I already used one.
I know, but...
I don't get it back till his next turn, right?
He should have a pool of an amount.
Just one.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
okay,
okay,
depends on how...
it's cool.
That is cool. Okay, that is a very
Anyways.
cool stat block, but yeah.
So then Field's gonna rush up.
Bonk!
Let's see here, 'cause it's the...
Roblox.
So Field's gonna rush
Roblox
up.
is oof.
And as
That's
he
my
gets
guy.
there,
That's
he's
right.
just gonna kind of like rip through the flames, and as he does,
Through the
he'll
fire and
grow,
flames.
and
Okay.
he'll say what he did before at
Okay.
the searcher line and strike, and then as he comes down here, he's just gonna like switch around his axe and backhand it up across him.
Okay.
As he says, "Duxalto nufa," and then just go for a action search and make 2 more attacks.
Cool. Go for it.
Oh, fighter!
Fuck yeah!
18.
Miss.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, much better. 23.
So with your first hit, it seems the flames, even as you go through them, are preventing you from catching him, and you just clank right off of his armor. But the second hit will get him.
Another 9 damage.
Okay.
You're consistent. I'll give you that.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Now it's bottom. Okay. Shouldn't do anything. Merritt, you are up.
Okay, first things first, Amity is gonna come around. Can you just move it for me?
Yeah,
Since
we're
you're
good.
there? I want her on the bed
Fine.
between Irina and him.
First things first, I'll suck your dick.
slow bugging up.
Is he within melee range of him still?
It's not.
He's
No.
not? No,
You're
okay,
gonna
fine.
take a lick.
I want Amity to...
Amity would have to go into the fire.
I don't want her to. So she's
A little
gonna
more infantry.
look at Irina and whatever, and she's just going to... You said she's restrained somehow?
She seems to be tied up.
She's just gonna try and bite away the... I'm guessing... Do they look like ropes,
rope.
first of all?
The
Okay,
rope.
so if they're rope, she's just gonna try and do that.
Okay.
Just take a bite attack at them.
Okay, go ahead.
At the ropes.
At ropes.
Bite ropes.
think about though.
Bite ropes.
Go ahead and make a bite ropes action.
To ropes?
Pathfinder
Let's see.
be like.
14 to the rope.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll bite damage. These seem to be a little bit tougher ropes. They're a little resilient, but you seem to hit them.
It's 6 damage.
Okay, so you don't get quite through them all the way, but you are. Amity is clearly making some progress biting through these.
And then
Sorry.
Merritt is going to blast him with some fiery arrows.
Okay, go
This
ahead.
one is what's my to hit? +8.
+8, so
I
18.
think it misses.
Yeah.
18.
That will miss.
Dang. We gain.
Ew.
Shall I reroll it? No, I don't like not hitting things. So fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I have 3 of them. Natural 19. It was so much better.
That will hit.
So whatever, 27, whatever.
Yeah, that'll hit.
D8 plus fancy fire
6.
plus 4, so 10.
No, 6 is 3.
My bad.
So 9 piercing
Okay.
and 2 cane fire.
All right.
And then shoots again.
Yep,
20.
that will hit.
Yes.
11 piercing.
Nice.
2
Nice
fire.
damage.
Holy crap.
Damn.
All right. So he's taking these hits. He seems to look a little
Rangers.
frustrated, a little hurt.
Rangers are the absolute kings of DPR.
Yeah, that's a good one. Are you finished?
Dance Pants Revolution.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I can. And I will move.
Dance Pants Revolution. Dance Pants Revolution.
Just to stay away, just in case he's trying to do a line of something. We're all just in a fucking line. What? Yeah, move me just like basically, I guess, closer to you, but I'll try and get as far as it is.
2, 3, 4, 5. About there-ish.
That's closer to him,
Yes.
but we're not in a line. No, try and do like just one back. So I would have like that. Yeah,
Right there.
Okay. And with that, it is his turn.
area effect.
He stomps his feet and lets out a roar,
Mhm.
and the fire, like, bursts from him. And the two of you who are in the fire, as well as Sparky and Amity, and Irina.
Does that look like a spell?
Yes.
Counter spell.
Oh, but is it a spell?
Or is it just innately part of one of his can?
Oh, it's a good.
There
That's a
would
good
be a
point.
difference.
It is not a spell, it is his fire diminishing.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
no, then.
So no counter spell.
Okay, never mind,
The
sorry.
two in the fire take 7 fire damage.
Do we roll
I
a
do.
dex save or something?
No, you
That's
are,
fine.
and you are pushed back 5 feet.
Ooh, very cool.
Cool.
Is Sparky pushed back?
Sparky and Amity need to make dexterity saving throws.
Sparky is immune to fire, so does it matter?
Now,
Okay.
I'll let you
Natural
put
19
me where I get pushed back.
plus
3 damage, and you are not pushed back. Oh, and Irina, she's sprung, so she takes
Mal,
what?
I said I'll let you put me where I get pushed back. 'Cause I don't know which direction.
Oh, because of like the diagonal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sure.
That works.
Hold
That
on,
was
let me.
cool. That was epic.
that is fucking cool.
So now it seems this fire shield is diminished,
Cool.
and he is going to.
The wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gone for the moment,
Yeah.
Like goad.
and he's going to look at Fiel and put his axe in his demon arm, and with a reach, attack you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow,
He's Hellboy. He's Hellboy.
So 22.
How did you hit?
Okay.
He is
campaign.
One
Hellboy.
hand.
Hellboy campaign would be cool.
Nope, that's
That
D6.
would be
Hellboy
cool.
one shot. We just all the
Oops. Hold on, let me get the
all
right
like his
dice.
little friends.
Ooh, not
Who's
right
gonna be
there.
the lame human secret agent?
7 7
Yeah.
blood
Just a
axe
gun.
damage.
Axe damage.
And then-
axe damage.
Yeah. And with that again, he will,
What-
with his
what's
with his
that?
hand that's holding the axe, kind of release a flame at you.
Okay.
Which is Jesus.
Chain,
Ooh.
oil.
No, picture that as he put the axe in the demon
17.
arm.
A 17?
Yes.
That will miss.
He
Okay.
put the axe in the demon arm and swung it out at you, and trailing behind it was like a ethereal flame
Yeah.
version of the same axe
Oh.
that swung twice at you. The axe cut you, but the flame axe was just a little too slow, and you dodge out of the way. Very cool shit.
Okay, so he will. Oh man.
I think I have reach because it's not Pathfinder.
That will be his turn. No, he will step back here.
No,
There you go.
get away.
That will be his
I don't have reach because it's not Pathfinder.
and he's just like not saying anything, just like brutishly growling and I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, more
hold
like
on.
that. Actually.
Let me go ahead. I needed to make multiple concentration checks to see if we're still even pretending to be stealthy.
Did you take any damage?
I've taken damage
And
twice.
took 2 hits.
Oh.
What is it?
So it will be a DC 10 for both of them, because it didn't do more than 20 damage in a single hit.
So I just roll higher than 10?
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah,
I
it's a
anything?
You had
Constitution
it's a Constitution saving throw, so
Sorry,
So
I
if you
just
have any
realized.
bonuses to
This
that.
would have been a couple rounds ago. It would have been up. It would have been the first round. It was up. What is it? A con save?
con save.
Is it like against magic? Never mind. Doesn't matter.
He looks like a mage.
No, we're not being.
Okay.
We're no longer.
You
No, it would have been. It's the first round.
Sure.
I'm not gonna.
you lose
reroll.
concentration on your pass without a trace.
So none of what we've been doing
Has
at
been
all
really
has
stealthy.
been.
It wasn't.
Quiet.
It
just
wasn't
means our
anyway.
steps. It was just meaning our
Yeah.
movement was.
That's
It's not
fine.
what we're
He
doing.
he wasn't, to be fair.
It's also just
So.
if we tried to leave here, was it up or not?
Angelo, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Oh.
He looks pretty hurt.
Okay. Angelo will move 5. Oopsie daisy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, right about here. And we'll Eldritch Blast against our fellow once again.
Okay, go ahead.
First one.
Sorry.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. That will be 8 plus 4 is 12 force damage, and I will repel him back 10 feet in a straight line away from me, whatever exactly that looks like.
Just sit right there.
Perfect.
Okay.
And the second blast.
He's in
I don't think this one's going to hit. 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. I hope it blows up this vase over here in a fun and cool way.
Yeah, it ricochets off his armor, ka-choo, and like blows this vase up,
Okay.
Like in-
precious family heirloom.
Legend of Zelda or something.
If Angelo's been tracking correctly, Merritt's probably got the lowest HP right now, right?
Yeah.
Or taking the most damage at least.
I would say
If
so.
and then-
full HP, she still would have the lowest HP.
Fuck off.
After,
Not even true.
are you good?
And then as a bonus
Oh,
action,
sure.
after firing, Angelo will kind of like whisk his hand over to Merritt and use Healing Light, healing let's go with 2d6
Ooh.
HP. That
You're
will
welcome.
be. It's okay. 5 HP.
I will take it. Thank you, friend.
All right. And after that, taking that hit from the Eldritch Blast, he will glare at you and flick his hand up in the air, and the wall of fire returns around him.
Wasn't I after him?
This is a legendary action.
I know, but before Angelo.
I don't think so.
No, you're
My initiative
you're
was
right after
19.
Angelo.
Okay, then
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
I remembered wrong. Okay.
So now it's your turn.
Okay, cool.
But there is a wall of fire around Isaac again, and I don't know. I
I would
don't
like to
know
1,
how to do it.
2,
How do I erase that little dot I made?
3. I will stand in the fire.
Okay, you will take 5 fire damage.
Cool. I will make my 2 attacks at him.
When the fire erupts, I
You
would technically be in it, so that I take damage.
6 fire damage.
18 to hit.
That will miss.
No.
It seems that this fire, like, suddenly flowing in your face just makes it a little bit harder to hit him.
Nice.
Son of a bitch. My dice fell all the way under my
Plus 2 to AC.
Nice.
With the
Nice.
fire shield.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. But he does look rough.
Stay in the dice tray, you stupid fucking die. Damn, I rolled like shit.
How much? 6?
Yes.
I have one more hero point. I'm gonna use it.
Okay, go ahead.
Last roll. Ooh. Natural 18 plus 8
That
for
will-
26.
Yep, that will hit.
I'm rolling like shit in this fight.
It's alright, mate. The new sword, you're nervous.
13 points of damage plus 2 because of my rage, so 15 damage total.
Okay.
And I am going to reduce his speed by 10 feet
Okay.
using my slasher feat.
Nice.
All right. He looks pretty rough. And he just glares at you.
I'm going to say, you are a dog.
Okay.
Nice. Got him.
And then I'm going to correct myself and say, no, you are a cat.
That's so much worse.
Also, forgive me. A minute ago, I said this was a legendary action. This is not. This is a reaction.
Yeah, it was a reaction to an attack.
Yes. I'm sorry. I still have my legendary action.
Yeah.
And if this is the end of your turn,
That was my movement, or part of my movement and my action, and I don't have any other bonus actions,
Okay.
so yeah.
he is going to take a legendary action and grip his axe with both hands and just swing it right at you.
Get me.
Advantage. What I roll first? Plus 18.
18 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I will, with my reaction, the cloud rune on my axe bursts, and you just like see the same rune kind of appear in front of Daedric and bounce the blade over towards me, in which case it bounces off my armor with a 19 AC.
Oh, nice.
That's hot.
That
Okay.
is very hot.
All right. Right off your
That's a
armor.
cool feature.
And Daedric. Kane.
Okay.
It is
So
your
I
turn.
have a fun plan. Are you ready? I'm going
There's
to-
no save against that.
Mm-mm. It is, if he were to make an attack, I can use my reaction to redirect the attack to another creature within 30
I haven't
feet.
used any of Amity's reactions.
And then-
Sorry, guys.
In the book, it specifies that it redirects the same roll, the same attack.
To the other person.
Damn, I rolled fucking 18 damage on that too, so
Well,
that is a
Here's
good
what I
one.
would like to
next
do.
round. Next round.
I would like to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right up into the flame.
You're immune to fire.
I'm not. But I am going to cast Absorb Elements as I take the fire damage to gain
4.
resistance to it,
4, so
which
2
is a
damage.
reaction.
Okay.
So 4, so it
Resistance
becomes
to
2.
2 damage, yeah.
And then the next thing that I do, the next damage I deal, will do 2 extra fire damage, or do a
Okay.
d6 extra fire damage.
Cool.
Then I would
Alright.
like to cast Burning Hands as my action at a 2nd level, and at the same time I'm going to use my bonus action to re-trigger Heat Metal. So it's going to be, because Heat Metal
So
is
you
still
use your
going.
reaction.
Yeah.
Movement,
Movement, action,
Got it.
and then the bonus action,
Okay.
which is not casting another spell, it's just maintaining the previous
for
one.
4d6 plus 2d8.
Yes.
Cool.
Jesus.
Roll a dex save. Oh, yes,
Do you
roll a
have
dex save.
concentration because you took fire
That's
from the
damage.
wall?
Yeah, you did
I
take
do,
damage.
I do.
It's just doing
You
damage.
took 2 damage, so it's the lowest,
You could take-
whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That is a good point, though. It's a good thing to remember. It could have negated the 2d8 entirely, but it still would have replaced it with 1d6. Still
What is it? A dex or con?
Yeah.
What is it?
What
my save?
Dexterity save. And this is-
16.
so that succeeds.
Okay.
So he will take half on the
And
on
then-
the 4d6. So the 4d6 will deal. What is that?
15.
15. So have half 15 to 7, plus the 2d8, which is not halved, which is 9. So a total of 16 fire damage.
Okay, that hurt. Boom, boom, boom.
Bitchin'.
Hits him. He's looking really rough.
That's what I got.
Cool. Good move.
That is my whole turn.
All right.
As
And
I run into the fire and just kind of push some of it with you, I look at him and I say, no, this is mine. And I just push it into the side of his armor, and the armor itself just glows white hot as it singes his body.
He lets out a
Daedric and I
I
are
like
up
how
here.
Kane, Dedrick, and Giant Fjell are just curb stomping this guy in the corner.
I just imagine Daedric and I are up here, like actually like pulling the moves on this guy, and we're like swinging the swords and axes, and we're dodging, and we're blocking. There's runes popping, and we just hear like a. As Kane runs up from the other side of the room and then explodes in flame.
Yeah, pretty much. Yell. It is your
We did
turn.
bring fire to a fire
Really?
party.
Yeah, Kane just went. So then it's your turn.
I just didn't think I was doing alright.
Didn't think you'd get another turn. He's a tough motherfucker.
Hold on one second. Let me-
Captain of the guard, man.
Now I know how we'll meet
This is fucking cool. You got a lot of cool shit. I
Okay.
like him. I'm gonna demon arm.
I'm gonna
You think if I chopped my arm off and put his demon arm, then
I'm gonna look into the eye.
Like, what's his name did?
look him in the eye. And I'm just going to slowly grab my axe with both hands as he's done many times and just lift it straight above my head and just come straight down with his
Go
head.
ahead.
You got him. Good rolls. 19.
Miss.
I know it's.
It seems with the fire in your eyes.
You get another one. You get
I
another
know,
one.
but I have hero points. I was
How many?
thinking-
You don't
have more
quite hit
attacks,
him.
Though. You might as well
Okay.
just see if the other one hits.
I'll save it. We'll go
Yeah,
for
see
this.
if I
Come on,
can.
come on. Big roll, big money. Big money?
Hero point.
Come on, baby.
Unfortunately, with the blazing fire around him, you just can't keep your bearings, and any attack
okay,
you
it's
make
okay,
just
it's
either
okay.
misses him or clinks right off of his armor.
We ain't out of this yet.
Not even close.
I would like to bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Nice. Smart.
Date.
Plus 5 levels, so 5, 10. Okay.
Nice.
For 10
Good
hit points.
And because it was the beginning of your turn, you take 1 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I couldn't do reverse math.
Sorry. You mean subtraction.
Okay, so as I swing twice, I'm just going to deeply inhale, and just some of the flames just goes right up like my nostrils and into my mouth, and you see some of the runes on my face kind of light with this fire as I just growl at him. And I will attempt to goad him in whatever way. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to goad him.
Okay.
Yes, bitch. Do something.
All right.
Do something.
She can't do anything. Yep, Merritt, it is your turn.
All right. Amity is gonna go and again
Go for it.
On the ropes.
on the ropes. It's about the same as last time. 13.
Hits.
7 damage.
And with that, the bands on her arms are busted. I assume you
Great.
did her arm. She's got
Yeah,
her
yeah,
arms
yeah,
tied
yeah.
and her legs are tied.
Yeah, I did her
And she, her mouth is gagged.
Yeah, the rest is her. Is she? Does she look conscious to Amity?
She's unconscious.
Damn. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, and she got hit and shit. Okay.
And she did get hit by fire.
Yeah. There was that. Amity's gonna stay. Merritt's gonna pink. 2 off. First arrow. It's gonna be rolled. Natural roll 20. Pew.
Nice.
No, because I did Amity.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that means I do extra d8s, mate.
And the extra d6. It is dice.
2d6.
2d6 and 2d8.
Pink. No, I'm gonna use mine.
Damn, what was that you just used?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
No, I know, but a D6 and a D8 from what?
My extra d8's from Piercer. And so your slasher, if I critical, I roll.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on.
On Piercer, when you roll a critical, you add an extra damage die to your.
Oh, then you're rolling 3.
So you should roll 3d8.
Why? I don't.
Because you double the dice. Oh, you were gonna roll and then
Extra
double.
damage die. No, I only normally do 1d8 of damage, you guys.
Yeah, I know, but you crit, so you double that.
Right. I mean, I add another extra damage die.
Yeah,
So I'm rolling.
So normally what it assumes you do is a normal attack would be 1d8, a normal crit would be 2d8, your crit would be 3d8. That's what that's saying.
Yes.
But I don't roll an extra d8. I just double what's on the 1d8.
It either or,
You can
but
do
by
it
the,
either way.
by the assumption of the book, you are rolling an extra die.
Oh, I had no idea. I've been playing D&D wrong my entire life then.
Yeah, by the assumption
I
of
think
how
the
that
rule is
text works.
interchangeable from what I remember.
Yeah, so you could roll
So
one,
I'm not rolling
double
a
it.
literal extra d6, or I am. Just tell me if I am or not, so I can roll this.
Yes,
You
roll.
are.
Great.
You roll 2d6 and 3d8.
Roll 2d6 and 3d8, and then don't double any numbers.
Okay. Alright. Can I use this or
Sure.
is that special?
It doesn't
Special.
matter.
Also, earlier when
Great.
I was
Do you want me to
pretending
separate out
be
fire?
cool and I hit myself
Is
in the
it Kane's
chest,
fire?
really
Yeah,
hurt.
No.
Still
9,
hurts.
16, 23,
Plus your damage, plus your bonus, plus 3.
plus 3. So 26 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah! And I'm going to say, fuck you, she was never yours to take, mate! And just shoot him in the head.
All right.
Fire.
Pew! And as you do this, he takes an arrow up right in the middle of the forehead and crumples to the ground. And as he does so, the fire shield explodes in 60 feet.
60.
Everybody within 60 feet make your dexterity saving throw, including the ones in it, just because it's exploding.
That's everybody.
Is it magic?
Advantage on dexterity. I'm gonna need it.
Yes.
Thank God.
You know what I just realized? This guy we totally
Doesn't matter.
could have blamed the burning of his house down.
I just rolled 2 natural 19s
Yes!
in a row.
Hell yeah.
I was.
7.
Fail.
26.
Succeed.
Is it natural 19 for both of us?
Succeed.
10.
Fail. Angelo.
4,
Fail. Daedric.
14.
Success
What
barely.
about Irina?
She failed. So
Alright.
those who failed to take 21 fire damage,
Woo.
and those who succeeded take half.
Oh, this bitch
So
is
10.
dead.
Yeah.
10 or 11. Round it up or round it down.
Round down.
You have resistance.
Oh yeah, thank you. Super right.
And
Oh, thank God.
it just barely didn't come back to my turn yet, so I don't have my reaction back. So I can't
You
absorb
don't
these
know.
elements. That's fine.
And with that, combat seems to be over, but Irina is on fire,
Yeah.
and she just took a shit ton of damage.
Anybody can only put her out with her cold
Angelo's going
damage,
to
right?
immediately use 3d6 from his healing pool
Okay,
on
go ahead.
the bonus action.
Yeah, I will also go run up to her and do a cure wounds or whatever the fuck I have.
Okay.
I will begin chopping off this motherfucker's head.
Okay.
I am going to.
Nice.
She will heal 11 HP from me.
She'll
Awesome.
heal 9 HP from me.
Awesome. That stabilized her.
Okay. I'm going to snuff. I think my first reaction is going to be control flames cantrip to just douse the flames on
Okay.
her, as these two are taking care of the healing.
Oops.
And then I'm gonna. Move
There's a
over
little
to
bit of
her.
flames on the walls, but if you use control
Okay,
flame,
I will also volunteer you to put them out.
that's easily enough.
Just kidding, I can't do that.
I
can
Angelo
just dim
can.
them.
I can
I'm
do
just
that.
kidding,
I
I
can do
can't
that
do that.
Yeah, easily enough. You put out the fire that exploded from his body
Okay.
when he died.
Body.
I'm gonna go to as I'm like
Is she
helping
breathing?
her. You know, she's
Mhm.
stabilized.
She's unconscious, but she's breathing.
Oh fuck.
And she is no longer in her armor or holding her blade. She is in like a...
Can I do a
Doll.
quick scan of the room
Yeah, make perception check.
to see for her shit? 14. Let me see. Sorry, I might be on my phone. Damage. Perception. Yeah.
I'm also
13.
going to take his axe.
Cool. I'll get to you in a second.
13.
You
That's fine,
see
take your time.
a chest over here,
Ooh.
but other than that, the room is
There you
pretty
go.
well kept. Underneath the bed, like rolling and hitting your feet, are like empty wine bottles. But other than that, there is a
Everything her
chest.
Stuff. That's the only thing I was looking for.
Maybe this chest, if you go look
Yeah,
at
I
it.
know. I'm just trying to. Okay, Phil, can you pick her up?
Of course.
Okay, we gotta get the
You're
fuck on.
cute. How long are you big?
Alright.
How long are you big for?
I can end it any time.
The
Like,
chest
how
is
long?
How
open.
long?
I'm sorry. The chest is
90
open.
seconds more.
Okay.
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
Well, in general, you're big. You can fucking carry her.
Can you sneakyfy us again?
Yes, I will immediately sneakyfy us
Okay.
again.
I will walk over before I pick up what's her name and check that chest.
Okay. Inside are her clothes, her armor, a
Oh.
sword, and then like lots of empty wine bottles, and then like a bag of coin.
Okay.
Daedric, whenever you Daedric.
It might be easier to just grab the whole chest.
Yeah, teacher, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the
My
fuck up!
headphones came off.
Teacher, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I'm gonna scoop it up in my big giant hands.
Yeah, it's not very big.
And
It's
walk-
maybe like
Not
small
the
treasure
Not
chest.
the chest.
Oh, Irina?
No, the stuff in the chest.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna scoop it up with my big giant hands.
Okay.
And I'll walk over and put it next to Daedric. And
Teacher,
start
put this in the
shoving
bag.
it in his bag.
Okay.
Put it in the bag. Get it. No, No waiting. No, don't look for anything else. We gotta get the
Everybody who has a passive perception over 10 can hear footsteps,
shit balls.
perhaps a little bit away from the room.
All right.
As soon as I get his head and his axe in the bag, I'm good to go.
Okay,
Yeah,
make a... what would a roll be to cut his head off? Yeah, make an athletics check real quick for the head.
Okay.
Can I help him to Captain America log split it when he's getting close?
No, you were at the chest.
That's fair.
Son of a bitch.
With one clean swipe of this brand new glass blade, Isaac's head is cut clean from his body, beautifully, with a big fat flaming arrow sticking out. Well, it's not flaming anymore. Big fat arrow sticking out of his forehead.
There's more. Heads are so much easier to handle when they have hair to grab.
That's
In the
true,
midst
he's
of this,
bald.
Angelo's gonna quickly scamper over and stand next to the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look over and go.
Wait. Specifically, this side of the door. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
And we just listen further.
You hear, like, heels clicking. Quickly. And then,
I'm gonna.
Sorry, do we know if there were any windows to the outside near us, like either in this room or or out in the hallway or anything?
We were told that by Miss Proctor that this room does not have windows.
Okay.
Yes, we were
By who?
That's
very
correct.
specifically told that.
This is what you saw.
Okay, these are windows to the outside, right?
Yep.
Second story.
I gotta double check a wording on something real quick. You can keep going. We're still just
Oh,
standing
okay.
in the room waiting
Yep, you
for-
hear heels click. I thought you were going to say something.
Sorry.
And then, Master Isaac, everything okay in there? Are you alright? Heard some commotion.
I kind of nudge you because you're.
Everything's fine, leave me alone!
Oh, make an intimidation, deception. Make a deception check.
Yes! Roll an advantage because of a cloud. We'll take it! 17!
Alright, you just hear, oh, very sorry!
Okay, hold on. Now I actually do have to check a wording on something real quick. Each willing creature. Okay, cool. Okay, so. Okay. Hey, there's a window at the end of this hallway. Sparky can get us all out that window, like 15 feet out that window. It might be a little bit of a drop to the ground. Actually, he can go like 15 feet out the window and just get us on the ground and we can hightail it. Yeah. Thoughts?
Good idea. Let me take the girl. I can hoist her down a little bit better.
No. I mean, Sparky can get us all to the ground if I can just see the ground.
I understand. All right.
Yes. We just need to all of us get right next to this window. Because it's short range.
Right
it's like
now.
15 feet, but that can get us from the second floor to the ground.
Okay,
Easy.
Alright, go.
I've
Okay,
done this one before.
as soon as you leave the room, are you stealthing?
Yeah.
Make a stealth
Yeah.
check.
Plus 10.
Thank God.
Plus 10, yeehaw!
Oh, I have disadvantage.
I was like, I knew I picked up 2 dice for a reason.
31.
Okay.
You have plus 10. You also have a hero point.
22. He
Not
probably
so bad.
doesn't.
Okay.
22.
I have
26.
Okay.
I have 1.
28.
Okay.
Yeah, our average is really good right now. So
16.
16. Okay.
Okay,
Not-
okay.
not
Easily
terrible.
enough.
We're well above fine.
You
Yeah.
seem
That
to
average
sneak
is-
down the hall,
Really good.
and with those, passive perception, you just hear another knock down the hall. Master! I think Isaac needs help!
I'm going to, if I can see, if we can get up to the, down the hall to the window.
Sparky's gone, right?
No, Sparky lasts for an hour.
But maybe Sparky should be gone.
No.
What's
no.
all this about?
No,
From down the hall.
Sparky, once
After the window.
Summon the guard!
Once we all get to the window, I need all of us to crowd around the window, and
Yeah.
all of us be crowded around Sparky. And if I can see the ground
Sure.
from there,
Yep.
I'll nod at Sparky, and Sparky will just quickly swirl around us, and I'll use fiery teleportation. Sparky and each willing creature within
Yeah.
5 feet of him will.
Is there a cap on that?
How does that work with Irina?
Hey, yeah, what's the cap?
She is
I would-
unconscious.
I would assume that she's a.
I don't think you can-
It says each creature can
Okay.
go, so she's still a
Sure.
creature.
Mhm.
I'd say that's up to you.
I just didn't know if
but-
it was like a willing...
I don't think Well, because isn't it?
So technically, Cure Wounds would say you have to be
Oh, really?
willing to
Okay,
receive
so sure.
healing.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
she's unconscious, so she has no choice.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
There's
I'll take
actually
it.
an age-old debate about what willing means in
It's a
spell
weird
text.
word. It's a weird
because-
Okay,
word.
sure. I just
Yeah.
didn't know if that was like a...
Right.
That's a very good point.
Right, but
You can't give
Like with
consent to
Daedric's-
healing while you're unconscious.
Yeah.
Like with Daedric's
It's revivifying
vines,
words,
that
you know
was
what I mean?
specific. So
Right.
I
Right.
wasn't
DMs
sure.
that have
Right.
used that word
I don't
before.
want to come back to life.
Anyway, fire teleportation is a 15-foot teleport to a place that we can see, that Sparky can see, I guess.
I was going to say you're about 15 feet up in the air
Okay,
off the
then,
ground.
yeah,
So
so just
down.
straight to
Straight
the
down.
ground, and as soon as we land, Sparky is just going to bamf us down there in a fiery teleport, and then just disperse into ash as we just start going. We
Okay.
just start moving.
All right.
Amy's
Quickly and
back on.
quiet-
Amy
quickly
would
and
have
quietly.
been back on under your hood, Diedrich.
That's fine.
You've got
You
Arena. You do.
I've got arenas.
Start to see lights come on in the rooms below on the main floor.
Are we in the front of the house or the back of the house?
I don't know. Where are you? Which way are you going?
Which window did we jump out?
This window right here, which I think was the front
That's-
of the house.
Hold on.
No, this is the back of the
That's the
house.
side of the house.
That's
This
the
is
side of the house.
Okay.
We need to come back.
Here's
the
the
way
front of the house.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
went the back
We went-
way.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is perfect.
Then we need to go
Yeah,
back.
we need to just go towards the back of the
Towards
house.
the gardens.
But we need to be,
Stealthily.
yeah, we need to just be like hightailing it to somewhere we can be
can't
hidden.
even- I
So
don't even know if we go back. We gotta go back to Walker's, but just go to the woods. We're just going to the woods, or I guess town. I don't really know what's around this house because I don't
Yeah.
see a full
There's
map.
so there's like it's like gated in. He's got a little bit of land, and then
how do we get in here? I guess like because we approached to the back of the house, so
yeah. So
let's
there's
just leave the way we
Sure,
came. And
sure. Yeah, that's
stealthily-
easily
yeah.
Yes,
you do have to go through town to get back to Fiona's.
right.
Well, that's
Just we'll get out of the
fine,
property,
yeah.
then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
easily enough with those
How
stealth rolls.
How
That's
about if we can, we try and hide somewhere in the woods so we can at least get her walking on her feet? 'Cause
There is no
this
woods.
isn't going to look good.
there are no woods.
Oh,
You are
okay.
in a gated town.
Son of a bitch. All right.
It's not gonna look good. Period. There's no one.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to stealth. It's fucked. Stealth is
Oh, I
fucked.
wonder if
All right.
I have a spell. I don't know if it can wake her up though.
I don't know. Other than we did like a lot of healing.
I know, but this can.
She did take a lot of damage.
No, I know, I just mean
Condition
for what
inflicted.
use.
The condition be blind and deaf and paralyzed, or she's not technically paralyzed. She's unconscious. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just stealthy.
You
as
guys
fuck.
make it back into town. Go ahead and roll one more stealth check because you know that there are guards in this
Natural
area.
20.
Amazing.
So 34.
Ooh, I almost have it.
38.
Is this plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, 25.
22. It's pretty low for me.
16.
Okay.
Nice.
26.
Okay.
What'd yours total do?
34. I think. 38. 34. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
34.
Yep.
Pretty.
You seem to pass a few guards without drawing their attention, and you can
Go to Walker's.
make it to
Yeah,
Fiona's if
we're
you
gonna
want
make
to.
her- yeah, I think
Okay.
that's. I think that's
Is that the
our
plan?
destination.
I think we just walk in. I'm not waiting
Yeah.
on a knock. We're just walking in.
Should we pretend like she's blackout drunk or something?
I don't know. We don't have to worry about. I'm not worried about about.
Are you guys approaching Fiona's?
Yeah.
Well, we can Bernie's that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to Fiona's.
Let's go to Fiona's.
Okay. You approach the front door. It seems to be shut.
I'm walking in.
Is it open?
It's locked.
Oh, okay. Damn
She
it.
fucking said she opened this.
She did say she would leave the door open. This is
There you have to leave. Pound on the door.
Okay, you hear.
Angela used thaumaturgy to increase the loudness of the
No,
knock.
no, stealthy baby.
Did you?
No.
Okay. I mean, you can if you want. It's a loud knock.
Yeah.
The little like cutout in the door slides open and it's a maid.
Open it now.
There's guards here.
Inside the house.
Yeah, they said that there was a group of adventurers that were going to come to Fiona's. Lady Walkers.
All right.
They're looking for you.
Oh, we're leaving.
I can let you in.
We're gone.
Okay. Shh.
Wait, what did she just say?
Sorry, she said. Someone said open the door, Fiel, and she said there are
Yeah.
guards here, and they said what? And she said something about adventurers coming to Walkers. They are here looking for you.
All right, we're
And
out.
they said okay, we're leaving, and she shut the eye thing.
All right.
We're
All right.
going to
All right. All right.
We're going
If
to
we
the
can,
end.
if we can muster about 10 minutes somewhere a little bit secluded, I can make a bubble around us that should be able to conceal us for some time.
We gotta go to the woods. We are fucked at the end.
We can't get out of the city. How are we going to get to the woods?
All the guards are.
Why are we fucked at the end? Who knows we're at the end?
The guards knew before we even asked. There's like one inn in town. That's where adventurers stay. The
Also,
who
the
we
guards
told, they
that
said, "Where are you
questioned
staying,
us
the
when
inn?"
we didn't stealthily go through town.
Yeah, but those guards are just there at the Walker house. They aren't there looking for the murderers of Isaac. They're looking for jaywalkers in the middle of the night.
Okay, then I guess we go back to the inn and hope for the best.
Yes.
There's only one place adventurers in town stay.
Right.
We came back here.
The church.
The maid saw us. She
Church.
knows
The
we made
church.
an attempt.
Yeah, we gotta
You go to the
Came up.
church.
Yeah,
We're
that's
taking Irina back anyway.
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's go to the church.
We're going
Yeah.
to the church.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, that is brilliant. Yes.
Okay, so what's going on?
We are going
In a very cinematic moment as the camera pans and it's like a realization, dolly pan zoom, and he goes, the church! And he breaks off running towards the church.
stealthily.
Sorry.
We should be moving stealthily through the city.
Okay,
We
make
have a
one.
ranger, so we can move at normal pace stealthily.
No,
You
we're
are-
only traveling for an hour.
Is it?
After we're traveling for an hour.
Oh, I got you.
You are walking again
It's meant to
across
be
town,
really
so I need one more stealth check.
Yeah.
Pass without trace is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
This dice has been good to me with stealth
I've never-
checks.
We're all
Bro,
crazy
pass
good
without a
tonight.
trace is stored in the balls.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
pass
getting
without trace
dangerous.
is stored with
Oh, it's still good to me. It's still good
30?
to me.
33.
Ooh, didn't lose well this time,
17.
but it'll be enough.
29. Natural 18.
Yeah.
Woo!
Composite 18.
Okay.
Nice.
Not terrible.
Okay.
18's our lowest, 34 lowest.
17 was our lowest.
But
Fuck you,
you guys rolled well enough.
You thought of the church. So
It is about 12:30 in the evening. You make it to the church. You walk up the stairs. The lights are on. The door is unlocked. The door is open. There seems to be a few patrons inside crying.
Okay.
Would you like to?
Crying?
There's a soft crying coming from some of the patrons that are in the church. But right now you're just in the front, like, foyer. You know there's an
Sure.
office to the side, and you assume 2 bedrooms to the side.
As
Where are
soon as
you
I-
going?
we've been in his office before.
Sorry, this is my
So-
grandma. One second. This is weird.
You're good. Manners will get us very far. I recommend we be respectful.
We got this.
Hold on one second.
So will urgency.
Yeah, I think we just need to get Irina into a room, like,
I agree.
so, like, a bedroom.
Agreed.
So Drake, just while we have this quick second, Daedric, your the battle axe that you grabbed, you see that the actual blade of the axe seems to be the same kind of glass, and that the hilt of it is a dark black stone.
Ooh.
There is no metal that you can see on this weapon.
Is there any metal on my sword?
No.
Okay, cool.
But your sword seems to be mostly glass. This axe is clearly glass on the blade and like an obsidian type stone for the whole handle.
For the whole handle?
Yeah, like the whole, like just the blade, and then it's connected to this like black obsidian handle.
That's so fucking rad. Holy shit.
But he was wearing scale mail, so good catch.
I kind of see that as because it's almost like a component of the spell. It's like reaching into your finding metal.
Yeah.
So it's like reaching into your bag. And
Like you
I
would have
don't
been able
it.
to.
Yeah. Like so. I think it could be totally reasonable that it's like you start to cast the spell on this
And it's
axe,
not,
and then you're like, oh shit, redirect.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wasn't quite
That was
sure
so cool.
because I wasn't sure you can see it right away that it wasn't metal. But yeah, that's
This is so fucking cool. I'm having so much fun.
me too.
Should we go into one of the bedrooms?
Do you see the priest?
Not from where you're at.
As
You're
soon
pretty
as
far. The foyer's pretty big, and then with the offices in the hallway, it's hard to see, but you can
Let's
definitely hear.
Let's just go in the bedroom.
There's gonna be
Bedroom
one per
Irina
bedroom.
was gonna take.
Sure.
That we met Irina.
Sure. So there's 2 doors on your right and 2 doors on your left. The furthest door on your right is the office. The one before that was going to be Irina's room. So you step in there,
Yeah.
shut the door. Very plain looking bedroom. There's a bed, a little nightstand, a little footlocker. You lay her on the bed. After a moment of standing there, you hear a little.
With it.
It's me. What are you you guys doing here?
I'm gonna open the door and peek.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on? It's really late.
I know we're coming to stay night. We're having a sleepover.
A sleepover.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in bed, young one?
Well, there's some people here who are sad before the festival, so Father Lucian needs some help.
It's
You
up
should
pretty
be
late.
getting some sleep soon.
It's pretty late.
Yeah, I was gonna go to bed soon.
Yeah, we are too.
Okay.
We're just going.
Do you want me to get Father Lucian?
I think we can see him in the morning. We don't want to wake him up. You know, he's helping all the
He
people.
talking. Yeah, he's out there talking.
No need to bother him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tell him we're here for sleep and we'll talk to him in
I
the
should
morning.
just tell him. I'll just tell him
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
that you guys
Love seeing
are
you.
here.
It's good seeing you, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll go tell him.
Fuck, I dropped my accent for that. Do you think you noticed?
That's okay.
No, it wasn't.
So he shuts the door.
When you talk to kids, you lose your accent. You know, it just happens naturally.
Yeah, if you say so.
And so you are in this very small room, the 5 of you. Irina is laying in bed. She seems to have these like burn wounds that have been healed.
Mm-hmm.
Still looks pretty rough, but just seems to be unconscious. She's breathing. Yaska just ran off, shuts the door behind you. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So,
That was a really efficient session.
That was.
That was such a good assassination. Yeah.
So
I mean-
far, baby.
I mean, it really went off without a hitch.
Except for not being able to go back to Walkers. And where are we set up by Walkers? And why did the guards go to Walkers?
Because we said we were a bunch of people out walking around, and we said, "Oh, we're going to Walkers at midnight."
Okay. We did not say it. Loudmouth Fjell couldn't lie. Or not Fjell, Kane
Yeah, you
couldn't
did.
lie to the guard.
you said it,
I
I
did.
think.
No, I said
You said-
before
you
that that's
said
what we should tell
That
people.
that's what we should tell people.
And
so
then
that's
someone
what-
said,
Oh,
I think you did say, oh, I didn't know about the curfew. Fiona didn't tell us about it. He did.
Yeah,
someone
did.
said you guys were going to
my bad,
Fiona's.
my bad.
No, it's okay.
And he
No,
said
but
go
I'm
back
not
the
saying
other
it was
way.
a good idea that we did it. I'm just saying that
But someone did tell the guard.
we did. We weren't.
That's what you
But
guys
also,
But also, who knows? Maybe they were waiting for you.
But also, how about hiding in church or not going to the festival? Anyone ever just feel like praying? Anyone ever just feel like a good old fashioned?
All the
Right.
time.
Oh,
Forever.
we're going to the fucking festival.
We're not going to the festival.
Why not?
He's carrying around the blade of the dead guy.
Yeah, the blade of the captain of the guard, the only one in the town strong enough to stop us. We have all of the cards.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
This town
We are going to
now.
roll up to this festival with
Guard.
Fiona, stare this bitch in the face, and say, "It's our town now. Fuck
No.
off."
Fuck the rest of the campaign. We're landlords now.
I'm just saying.
No, we need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
With Strahd, and we're just like,
We're taking Irina with us everywhere we go now. I'm handcuffing that bitch, so all of us.
All right, good session, guys.
Yeah.